there's a thing called files, Sherman. And I was like, fuck you, I know what files are. I just didn't know this game lets you put files in there.
Oh yeah, the soundtrack part. Yeah. Have you put any custom soundtrack stuff in there?
No, none.
I love his answer. No. It was almost like you were disappointed in yourself when you.
I'm disappointed that I haven't made the sound chopper because I really want to put the Afghan lullaby and just drop into a hot bass and see if they all fall asleep. But I'm too lazy to do it.
Yeah. I kind of forgot about that. Yeah.
Plus, I don't want to wait for like fucking 50 minutes for the chopper to be built. Fuck that.
Or what if it put people asleep and at Mother Base when you summoned it?
Oh, if they speak Afghan and whatnot.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah, or like the Afrikaners.
Oh, you know what? I bet it does, dude. I bet that does.
But it can't be specific to the language.
Yeah, it is. I'm pretty darn sure because language it's based on your region. So like, what our lullaby is not the same, as rockabye baby,
right? But there's no words; it's just the song.
But it's what your brain knows, it's the music your brain, the rhythm your brain's hearing. So your brain's like, oh, I'm relaxed by this one. Versus rockabye baby to some other culture, be like, that thing's fucking ugly. What fucking song is that? What kind of lullaby is that?
I feel so relaxed.
So all foreign songs are just automatically ugly. Got it?
No, but rhythm wise, no, I didn't say all. But you get what I'm going with this. Like for some culture,
this lullaby has a sitar in it.
Ew. Look, okay, let me put it this way. I should have shared that meme, but I was the fucking kid, not at parties. It was not at like.
You're that meme party. And the guy in the corner going like, they don't know that I, blah blah blah.
No. I'm the one that's sleeping on the couch while fucking cumbias are blasting.
Oh, dude, that was me as a kid.
I'm like, that's fucking me sleeping, So to someone else, like they're like, oh my god, I can't sleep with this, and I'm like, oh man, this is gonna put me right to sleep, man. I'm like, all right, I get nice and cozy whenever fucking someone's at a disco.
Yeah. So, do you sleep well? Like, does nothing wake you up?
Yeah. Once I'm asleep, I'm fucking out, and that's just like an emergency. I will wake up for emergencies,
right? Like your subconscious is still listening for anything like important. Yep, that's me.
Exactly. But getting to sleep, that's the fucking hard part.
Sometimes I can hella fall, like just like I'm done. But sometimes I'm just like, nope, my mind is racing. That stupid meme where it's like, hey, you awake? Like, no. It's like, hey, remember that thing in second grade where you like tripped a girl and she busted her knee up? It's just like, god damn it, I don't want to think about that. I just got over it.
Yeah, I haven't done that in a while. I'm getting better at it, but mine was like, hey, in a million years, the sun's gonna go out, and fucking,
it's more than a million years, but okay.
Well, whatever, a billion years, it's like, hey,
4 billion.
By the way, yeah, it was like,
thanks, Chris.
You're welcome.
Do it. Shit like that, just shit like that is not important, that will not affect me in any way, and I'm just like, hey, man. Yeah. You'll never see the Andromeda Galaxy.
I was just thinking that in my head. We're gonna crash into the Andromeda Galaxy. I'm like, the crazy thing about that fact is that nothing's gonna collide.
Yeah,
everything is so far apart that we're just gonna like go through each other over and over and over until we're just like one big galaxy.
That's why I hate in media when they show like asteroid belts and stuff like that. Like everything's so close together. It's not like that.
What do you mean? No Man's Sky shows it like that.
I know, and it bugs me.
Yeah.
I was just actually playing that last night with Drauger.
Oh,
and,
cool.
I left the planet, and I saw it. I was like, this is so unrealistic. I hate this.
But that's the whole point of No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is supposed to be like space sim arcade version. You know what I mean?
No, I understand that. Yeah,
it's like Daytona USA. It's not Gran Turismo.
Yeah, I was rage playing it last. No, I'm just kidding.
That's what I was saying when I was playing last time on Twitch. I was like I was talking shit about Elite Dangerous, but I was like, but Elite Dangerous is like perfectly accurate to our Milky Way galaxy, and I wish it was just more interesting to play. Yeah. Like I wish the galaxy in No Man's Sky was our galaxy, so that everything is the right distance and everything, but still being able to travel between them and do all the fun stuff. Like if those two could just fuck real hard and make a baby, that'd be great.
Did you want to record that and watch it, or like just know the baby
just
exists?
Know that it happened?
Yeah.
I don't know. I could be in the corner watching. It's fine. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
You never know that a new kink could be unlocked.
Hey, yeah, I'm
Watching
not
two
gonna
video games fuck.
Yeah. How does that? Never mind.
Redefines video game porn.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. How are you guys doing?
My week was pretty good. Pretty chill. Yeah. I beat the game. I have thoughts on that, which I will share.
Okay.
I have like thought about it and kind of like what's the term? Like taking it all in, I guess.
You let it cook?
Let it cook, yeah. I let it cook.
Fester.
So I have some things to
Fester's
say.
a negative connotation.
Yeah.
It's just eating his brain away.
I just let it puss up, you know.
Oh. Just make sure you film it when you pop it. There's
yeah.
People love that.
There's a whole, yeah, no, it's so gross. Anyway,
It's satisfying.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm one of those people. I love that just watching it because it's just like, oh, I know the feeling, the relief of it. Just like it's gone, whatever that thing was that they popped. The relief. Oh, it doesn't hurt anymore. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah. So I have some thoughts and things to share, but we will cover that in time. But otherwise, it's been a good week. Not that that was a bad week with that, but you know, yeah. Like I said, I played some No Man's Sky last night, so that was fun.
Okay.
Found out I don't have nearly enough money to even start making a Corvette, so it'll be a little while before I do that. But yeah,
Yeah. But I still want to know what happened to it was a brand new save, and all of a sudden I have 600 million credits. So I'm like, what the fuck did I do? I think I glitched it out somehow, and I don't know when it happened.
I need to do that glitch or something. Yeah, but yeah, it was fun. Got to hang out with Draugr for a while. We talked for a little bit. You know,
do you go
sat
out
there
looking
silently for a long time? But no, it's fine.
Do you go out looking for like crashed ships? Because that's the best. Like that's the fastest
what
way
I
to make
need
money.
to do. Yeah, I still need to get my hyperdrive. I don't remember how to do that.
Your hyperdrive? Did you just start a new save?
I did. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
I need to get the hyperdrive.
So you started a new save with tutorials?
No.
Then it should have skipped all that.
Huh.
So don't go to normal because that starts a brand new game as if you're an idiot. If you go into custom, and all the way at the bottom it has tutorials, turn those off.
Oh, okay.
And then you start the game as if you've already repaired your ship and you can already go out into space and do the hyperdrive and everything.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, hyperdrive fuel. Oh, like to go to different solar systems and stuff?
Yeah.
Well, so this is one thing that I've learned to not rely on is that basically, what do? How did I do this?
Do you just go back and forth between planets?
What
I
did
know
I
they usually pop up randomly, right?
I'm trying to remember what the freak I did because I went to the first space station and I made sure I can get the anomaly.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what I did. I did the anomaly and then I only did a couple of the Nexus ones that would take me to a different solar system. And then that way I can go to different solar systems without the hyperdrive.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. So yeah, because the hyperdrive is, especially for the early game, it's just you doing the damn story that no one is reading. No one, the Artemis, all that stuff, at least me, you might be interested in what the hell's going on there. But that's all really the hyperdrive is used for, is to actually go to a specific solar system that you want to go to.
Okay.
But in the early game, I just make sure I get the anomaly first so that I can get what I need. I really did my best to just stick to one solar system this time, just so I've noticed that if I don't try to rush it, I get a lot more done, if that makes sense to you.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? Because like if you try to like speed run it and you're like, oh, I need this hyperdrive fuel, then you spend you're like wasting all this time trying to get this hyperdrive fuel, and then you're not really doing anything to improve your ship, your inventory, your multi-tool. Like, dude, I maxed out. I didn't even know there was a scroll bar, but I maxed out the first screen of my inventory already.
Jeez.
Damn, you pulled a Bonnie with honey? Goddamn.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. and my save was only like 2 days old, maybe, just by going to just doing the missions in like the first space station, right? Because they're like, hey, your reward is a inventory slot or whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I gave them the navigational data, and they're like, what kind of chart do you want? And I'm like, I want for my inventory. And yeah, so I just did that, and I don't know, like it's just been like smooth sailing since. And then I accidentally got a bunch of money, and that helped a bunch with making my own ship. Yeah. But yeah, I've noticed the less solar systems I visit, the less overwhelmed I get by needing to do more and more and more. Instead, I'm just like, nope, I'm just going to focus on like this one thing
Yeah.
And yeah, that's me. It might be something completely different for other people. Oh yeah, I guess our buddy Draugr found Earth. Is he the one who told us a couple weeks ago?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, that's sick. Dude,
Nice.
it looks exactly like it. Is it actually? Because like there's like there's like little pine trees. It looks like that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's dope. Yeah, and I hear you're also playing Blaster Master.
Yes. Yes. I love me some Blaster Master.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've officially made it farther than I ever had before. I beat the second area.
Plus-
I'm in area 3.
Oh, I guess yeah. Okay, cool.
So yeah, that was a lot of fun. I had some trouble finding the second boss. There was an area I'd gone to in the second area, and I was like, this has got to be where the boss is. And I had gone through, and I could have sworn I went everywhere, and I didn't apparently. And I was like, nope, he's not in here. It's just a dead end, just to gather some stuff.
Oh, that's what we
or
watched
whatever.
you do, right? Those walls.
Yeah, yeah. And then I came back out, and finally I had to like look up at your discretion, like look it up, And I was like, all right, fine, I'll do that. And so I did. And yeah, sure enough, that area I thought that the boss was in was where he was. It was just a different route.
Oh, okay.
It was just like a big maze, basically.
So you didn't have to break the walls.
No.
That's
luckily, yeah. No,
that's
no
ridiculous.
punching walls. Yeah.
I would have thought literally those are obviously walls you can shoot down, but I guess not.
I haven't played it, so I'll give it a shot.
Yeah. German would have been
played
like,
it
"Is this a door?"
But
Yeah.
I don't know if this is a door.
maybe we'll see. We'll see how well made it was made.
And then there was one
How well it
point
was
where
made.
I had saved right before the boss. And I had very low health, but there wasn't like, in order to get more health, I'd have to go back out through the maze,
Right.
and there's a bunch of enemies in there. So of course you risk, you fill up on health when you get outside, come back in through all the enemies, you risk losing all the health again. Turns out there was an area like two places away that had like a bunch of health in it and stuff. So I ran over there real quick, and I was like, oh, I'll just, fill up on health here real quick. Did that. And then it took me, probably a couple dozen tries, but I finally beat the second boss.
Okay.
And yeah, so I'm in the third area, and I'm officially farther than I've ever been in that game. So
Is there like if you die, is there a continue and you continue right from that area?
yes,
The beginning of the area,
I
like
don't know
all
if-
over again?
I think it starts from the beginning of the area. Yeah.
So if you turn off, let's quote unquote say the console, turn it
Mhm.
back on, is that continue still there?
I don't know.
Probably not, right?
I
It's
would
probably like
assume
Ghosts and
not.
Goblins.
Yeah.
Damn, so that game is again one of those like you have to leave your console on.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
jeez.
even the first Mario,
Oh
that
yeah.
was one of those games where if you don't beat it, you don't get to save your progress and then come to it later unless you leave it on, and
I think the first Zelda was like the first game to have like a battery for saves.
I believe so. I believe you're right about that.
yeah.
That's nuts, man. Fucking, I forget how that's. We're so spoiled now with auto saves
Right?
and manual saves and save states.
dude.
And
No, it's
Dude.
it's funny because Hey Jay is playing through Alien Isolation,
yeah,
and there's no auto saves in that game.
no,
It's
and you
all,
can die.
It's all manual saves. Yeah.
You can die as you're saving.
Yeah. Yeah.
no
Exactly.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
'cause-
think
'cause
he
you're
did
like-
find that out once. Yeah.
There's an animation, German, where you're like you're literally putting in this like punch card type of thing,
Mhm.
and if that screen doesn't say game saved, you are absolutely vulnerable within that time.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty interesting. Okay.
It makes it
can
super
save.
scary.
You can save right as the alien's coming for you,
Oh,
to where
jeez.
right after that save, you're dead.
Oh yeah, you
So
can.
you have to load a previous save, and if you haven't saved for a while, because sometimes you can't.
Do you have infinite of these cards, or is it?
Yeah, you have infinite saves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Because-
in your. I don't know. It's in your pocket or some shit.
Sure,
There's,
sure.
there's
Well,
no limited
yeah.
amount, like
Because-
ribbons or anything.
Well, that's what I'm saying, because that's what I hated / liked. I liked it. I hated it because I suck at Resident Evil. But I
Yes.
hated that you were limits to your saves. You're like, fuck, should I save now? You're
Well,
like,
Yeah.
especially on like harder difficulties too. Like they make
Oh,
it
yeah.
even
There was
like,
so little amount of
fewer
ribbons.
saves. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's why when I played the RE2 remake, I was like, oh, I could save as many times as I want. Every time I was near a fucking safe room, I was like, saving. Back in the day, it would have been like, no, I'll risk it. Fucking go around the
Yeah.
corner, get killed. Like, cool. I just lost like 2 hours.
Mhm.
Whatever, I guess.
But yeah, Hey Jay is quickly learning, like, and the way he's described it is that is you get just frustrated enough, like they time out the frustrations just enough that you don't want to just quit the game, but it's
Mhm.
also just enough to, it's like, I wish this was just a little bit easier, just a little,
Yeah, just a little bit
less frustrating. It's right on that border, and he's so spot on with that because I remember that too when I was playing that game, and it's just like, and especially with the way the AI learns you and how you play and everything.
Yes.
Because I remember he first got that flamethrower, and I was like, oh, just use that all the time. What can possibly go wrong, And I did the whole Kappa phase thing, so he knew I was being sarcastic. And sure enough, that he's at the point now where
it's not afraid of fire
doesn't
anymore.
give a shit.
Yep.
He's like, it's just a nice warm bath, thanks.
Yeah.
But yeah. So it's been a lot of fun watching him play through that. But yeah, it's
yeah, good game. Like that thought. I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks that. Like if it was just a little bit easier. And then my next thought after that is, well, if it was just a little bit easier, that means that I just have to get a little bit better. You know what I mean? So like, I'm like, okay, that means if it was just a little bit easier, that means I just have to get a little bit better and I can do it. It like makes it possible in my mind, right? Because there's a point in some games where you're like, this is impossible. Who could beat this? You start throwing your hands up in the air. You're like, there's no way.
I remember playing Neo and thinking that, oh my gosh, that was, oh man.
Yeah. But you can see like the window, you're like, if just this, I'm good. So you're just like, okay, just get better at this, like the whole get good thing. Like it's not really an insult. It's more like, no, really get good.
Yeah. Well, and sometimes it's just a matter of change up what you're doing by just a little bit.
Yeah. Cause you get stuck in a loop. You just keep doing the same thing over and over and over. And you're not getting any better.
Yeah.
You have to completely change the way you do stuff. Yeah. Anyway, what about you, German?
Honestly, a whole lot of nothing this week.
All right, moving on.
Yeah, literally. No, for real. Move on. I did not do shit. I didn't even play Last of Us. I didn't do shit. I watched.
He's like, I barely existed.
I binge watched the channel called Papa Meat, so I'll post that later if anyone's interested.
Papa Meat.
Papa Meat. Yeah. Oh, I think you would like him, dude. It's I was telling
never
Chris,
gonna watch it.
It's Ren and Stimpy meets
you just
like
had to say
Real
it,
Monsters. I know, right?
Ren and Stimpy meets what?
Like Real Monsters.
Okay,
that's his style. That's the style he does. But I've been watching like a lot of his
the drama or the humor.
Both, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll post a couple of little videos here and there. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of that recently. He's been like I said, I didn't know he did like a live channel because most of it I've seen his animation channel, which is Meat Canyon. And then like I said, he's been posting for a year. So I mean, I got a fucking backlog of videos that are hours long, and I'm like, not hours, but an hour long each. So just nonstop.
Is that why you didn't go to work yesterday? You're watching Papa Meat?
No. I took extra time off just because it was the wifey's birthday. Remember? So.
Oh, that's right. Right. Yeah. Damn, you took the whole fucking week off?
Yeah. Well, the wife's birthday, and then the other birthday, and then there's a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of shit going on. Yeah,
like, I got YouTube to watch.
I gotta not play this game.
Yeah. I already actually called out for tomorrow because there's some things that need to be done around this house. And I was like, I'm not going to want to do it after work. So I told my boss, I was like, hey, I got to call out for tomorrow. He's like, no. I'm like, yeah, like, I'm sorry. Like there's last minute things that just need to be done. And I'm like, next time if I ever, because I asked for a Saturday off already, like that's already good and ready to go. I told him if ever this thing happens again, like I'll make sure to ask for like an extra day just in case some bullshit like this happens, so I don't screw you over or anybody else tomorrow.
That's why I'm off all the way up till Monday, just in case.
Holy balls! Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, but no, I did berries for the last 2 days, but today we only did one berry, and then the other one was Matt. I forget his name in Tahoe. The other Matt.
Oh, I don't know.
Let's dox him real quick. But he put 2 drops because this fourplex has 2 drops, and he like ran them like around the perimeter of the property, following the fence. But on one side of the fence, there's some raised beds for like tenants to have their own little gardens, and he laid the temps like on like not like on the garden, but like on the raised beds on the back part. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, how the fuck are we supposed to do this? And I'm with Ed, by the way. Ed was with me today. And I'm like, what? Like, dude, this is going to be a shit show. Like, we're not going to do this. And then I'm like looking around, and I look at the top of the building, and I'm like, there's an AT&T aerial. And I'm like, and I look at our pole. It's, I guess the original plant is aerial to underground. And obviously their underground is shot. So I was just like, I'm just like, let's just do aerial. Like, this doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
And I told Ed, and he's like, yeah, that's probably what we should do. And I was like, let me go tell Jeff, the local soup. And I was like, hey, this is what I think we should do. And he's like, fucking go for it. I'm like, all right. And he told me who put it in. He's like, yeah, I honestly don't know why he put it that way. And I'm like, I think it's because the original one was underground, and power was underground also. So we're supposed to follow power, but there's no way because it goes underneath the damn driveway / parking lot for that fourplex. And I was like, they're not going to roadboard this, and we're not going to bury this underneath some raised beds. How the fuck are we supposed to do that? Mm-hmm. So yeah, we just did aerial, and then we didn't do shit for the rest of the day because they only assigned two of them to us.
Nice.
And yeah, fucking that was all we did. Easy day today. Yesterday was holy balls, man. Your buddy Ricky was like, well, I mean, he had 4 jobs on him, so we had to do them. And then our other coworker freaked out, and Reynos had to go help him. That was fun.
You also streamed this week, Noise.
Yeah. Tuesday? Yeah, streamed on Tuesday. Yeah. That was the No Man's Sky stream. I streamed for like 6 hours. I got real addicted to No Man's Sky. Like, just the Corvette is so fucking cool, dude. Like, because I don't know how far you've ever gotten, Chris, on No Man's Sky, but you can like, someone you find might give you is it a freighter? I think what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you could always get like your first other ship for free if you find the right guy. And same thing with a freighter. And I remember before I got a freighter and I was like, oh man, this is sick. I could just fucking go anywhere and yeah, you can have like your own base up there and you could have things mining stuff from the planet automatically. And I was like, that's pretty cool. But the Corvette is pretty much the in-between of your starship and the freighter.
Yeah.
Because you can take this Corvette wherever you want. You can also never land it, which I thought was amazing. I was like, what? You can just float it above the planet as long as you're within the atmosphere. And then you can beam yourself down into the fucking surface of the planet. Do whatever the hell you want. It leaves a little, beam me up Scotty capsule area. Yeah. You do your shit, go back to the thing, and you beam yourself back up to your freight or to your Corvette and then fuck off. And then the other cool thing is you can jump out of it in space. So you could spacewalk. I don't know why you would want to do that. Like maybe just to jump from one friend's Corvette to the other, just for shits and giggles. But yeah, you could also jump out onto the surface of the planet if you want. You'll probably die from lack of oxygen unless you're carrying a bunch of stuff to refill your oxygen. But yeah, dude, it's just you can make it look however you want. Kind of in the same way Starfield does it. So I've heard that's like the best part of Starfield is
it really is, yeah.
Is the shipbuilding. And now it's like, ooh, now No Man's Sky has it. It's kind of like this is giving people less and less of a reason to go over to Starfield or Elite Dangerous or Star Citizen. I'm really glad I've stuck around with No Man's Sky. Like I don't play it all the time, but every once in a while I'm like, ooh, this update. And this last one is like, dude, I want to just buy a VR just to play this game in it because it's like this is fucking radical. Yeah, I have nothing but good things to say about No Man's Sky right now. My only negative with that game is I wish there was voice acting.
Yeah.
I kind of want to know what's going on, but I do not want to read it. You know what I mean? Like readings for chumps, you know what I'm saying? Right, German?
Yeah. Are you kidding me? I just kind of speed read and make shit up. So,
yeah, right? You do the first letter of each word and you're just like, you just make up whatever the sentence is.
I honestly, I really do, man.
No, I'll read like old RPGs and stuff because I have no option. And plus I've probably already played them a bunch. So I kind of know what's going on. But like new stuff, I'm like, dude, like, come on.
Yeah.
It's 2025.
Yeah.
Some voice acting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Pokemon.
Anyways, what's that? Is it like Digimon, but worse?
I think it's like Xbox.
It's like Monster Rancher.
Oh, like Monster Rancher? Okay. Is it like Temtem?
It's kind of like Pal World, but not as cool.
Oh, without guns.
Yeah. Less American.
More so they eat donuts instead of,
More like Breath of the Wild?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or Genshin Impact.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if you've heard about their recent patent thing.
Which one? The one where it's like if you hop off a thing, whatever.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, if you have if you're writing something that automatically transfers from flying to ground mode.
Yes.
And if you have basically a sub character that can enter battle automatically if conditions are correct. Those are the 2 patents they have filed.
So like fucking any Dark Souls game where you summon a fucking thing to help you or
Yeah.
or
Or
World of Warcraft or
World of Warcraft. Yeah. Any of those old school RPGs. Yeah. Like half the games that
RuneScape,
exist.
EverQuest.
Yep. Yeah.
So dumb. Fuck Nintendo, dude. God, I want them to be like a great company, but they've actually never been a great company. We just started seeing all the legal shit that they've been doing since back in the day, and it's just now it's really bothering me.
Yeah.
Like they just bully people. Like, nope, you're gonna do it our way. Like I saw a post on Reddit where Switch 2 docks are like insanely expensive on eBay.
$120. Yeah.
Well, no, on their site it's 125, but on eBay they're
okay.
like higher than that.
Oh, I'm not surprised. Yeah.
But also Nintendo will limit you to one per account.
Oh, really?
Yes, exactly. I know you want to say why.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
And why does it matter to them? Why do they hate you so much? I don't understand.
So if I want to have, so that one is really stupid. You can only have one.
Yep.
Wow. And then you can't use a third party.
So do you have to
exactly the third party doesn't work?
If it breaks, like how does that work?
You're fucked. And no third party thing to TV will work because Linus Tech Tips found that there's an encryption thing in there.
Well, there's one company apparently that made it that accidentally works.
Yeah.
But all it takes is a patch.
They're gonna patch it up, yeah.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. What a company.
Yeah.
Nintendo, you guys. All right. Anyways.
That's a different podcast.
Now happy thoughts, right? Right?
Yeah.
Chris, happy thoughts now.
Yes, happy thoughts. Happy thoughts.
German, happy thoughts?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're upcoming. Here we go.
German's not even playing tonight either.
No, he's done. He's done with the game.
Yeah.
He's never going to play it again.
So I said this.
He's going to delete his game save.
I swear, I'm sorry. I will never play this game again.
That's fine.
I will never play it again. I have an unopened copy that I'm actually willing to sign and give to somebody. I just want to put on there like I fucking hate this game.
German's going to sign and give it to Hideo Kojima.
Somebody. I told Chris,
he'll be like, OD on this, Kojima.
I never got the mission.
What?
I also didn't. I still kept specifically skipping quiet, so I think that's why. But I never got the mission.
That can't be right because I did it.
Oh. No,
but don't have quiet.
You did the mission.
No, you did the mission. Remember, you killed her. I didn't even touch the mission.
Yeah.
But that still doesn't make any sense.
Maybe I just got to keep playing longer. How many hours I have on that fucking game? I'm done. Yeah. So no.
That's the minimum ton of hours you have to do before you beat the game.
Just do me a favor for science, because just do the mission whether you kill her or not, just to see if it pops up afterwards.
Okay, right now.
And it no, not right now, but I'm just saying.
Okay. I was like,
for science,
you heard like right now.
Yeah, we'll wait. No, because I know you're like, I'll never play this game again. But just for science, just do that one mission because I'm curious that if that's a flag, that's interesting.
Because it is a main mission. Like I said, whether you kill her or not, it has to be done, and I haven't done it. So,
did you get the hard version of that mission by chance?
Nope.
Okay,
I don't think so. Anyways, at least I'm pretty sure I didn't.
I did, but I didn't. Do
yeah,
it.
but you actually did. Well, you did the first mission though. You just killed her. So I didn't know if you would get the harder mission.
Because it's just a hard mission.
No, maybe mine didn't, or did it? I don't know. I'm not going to boot it up right now, but I probably did. Welcome back, everyone, to Codec Calls, a Metal Gear Saga podcast, where Chris says "yeah" in the middle while I'm trying to say something. But we also play the games from 1987 all the way to the present in chronological release date order. I am your host, Noise.
Hey guys, I'm Raging Riser.
I'm Blue Runner Boss.
Yes. I'm Negative Noise, I should clarify. And I'm probably going to be the most positive about this game here.
So now you're Neutral Noise.
I've leveled up to neutral. But yeah, we had 3 major missions to do. Well, Chris did. Which one was Shining Lights? The other one was A Quiet Exit. And then Truth, the man who sold the world.
Yep.
Did you do any of the challenge missions?
This last one I don't think I did. But I will, unlike German, I am going to keep my save file. I will go back and play it some more.
Okay.
Yeah.
The gameplay, right? The gameplay is solid.
Yeah. I love the gameplay.
Solid?
No, I mean, as much as German states it's not, it is open world.
Well, I never said it wasn't. What the hell is that?
Well, you claim it's not a good open world game because you're like, oh, look at all this open area on the map, even though every open world game is like that.
He had an outburst. He's okay now.
That's true. Okay, fair enough. Anyway, yeah, no, I will go back and play. I'd like to try to 100% it. I don't think that's going to happen because I don't see me getting on the S rank on everything. But I want to give it a shot. I will go back and play it some more.
Okay.
But I haven't beaten everything yet. No.
You said 200%? There's a 200. There's a reverse fucking
100%.
mother. Okay. There's a fucking reverse mother base on this shit.
Sure. Yeah, it's like Castlevania
I might have said I'm going to 100% it. I'm going to 100% it. Yeah.
I literally fucking almost died. I saw that. Are you fucking kidding me? There's more to this.
There is a chapter 3.
Jesus Christ.
Well, it's like I don't understand games that have more than 100%. Like
Donkey Kong 64.
Yeah, that and what's it called? Hollow Knight. 112% is fully complete.
Why 12?
Why wouldn't it just be 100%? It's 100%. You've done everything. You can't do extra.
Maybe you should ask an athlete.
Yeah,
they always give 110%.
It's true. But
I feel like I stumped you on that one somehow. What the hell just happened?
A little bit.
Are
they going through the life force at that point? No, I'm just kidding.
That's like some anime shit right there.
That's an anime joke. Yeah,
Gaia.
Yeah, I don't know. I enjoy the gameplay a lot. Even if it is repetitive and some things are clones of others. I do enjoy the gameplay a lot. So
lots of clones in these games.
Yeah, and they're at war, so it's Clone Wars.
Oh my God. Metal Gear Solid 6, the Clone Wars?
Jesus.
Just a bunch of solid snakes and liquid snakes fighting each other.
Solid is just watching over the whole thing. Like,
yeah.
the fuck are these guys?
Solidus would be, what's his name?
Thanos?
Yes.
Palpatine?
Yeah.
Palpatine.
Thank you. Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot it was a Star Wars
reference. Yeah, Thanos, famous from the Star Wars movies.
Yes, Thanos.
He said, Luke, I am your grandpa. That's the line. Thanos says it.
Yeah, I believe it.
And then he snapped his finger and all the movies went to shit.
And all the Jedi disappeared.
Yeah, Palpatine's like, Oda 66. And Thanos is like, I got it.
And then some.
Hold my beer.
Yeah. Like I said, I will be going back and playing some more. So
okay. Was there any side ups that were important here? No, right?
Not on my PlayStation.
Well, I guess let's talk about the side up. Well, not exactly the side up, but the side story elephant in the room.
Oh,
the 11th photo.
Oh,
that one hasn't popped up for me either.
It didn't pop up for you either. What do you mean?
Mm-mm. The photo, yeah, never got it.
It's on the base. You have to go look for it.
Yeah.
Oh, so
I found it quite by accident.
Oh, okay. I was going back to base a few times, but I was just not really playing around too much in base. So okay, well, my bad. So keep going.
Yeah, I gave Chris like a little push just to be like, hey, it's not a mission.
Yeah.
And I guess I probably should have reminded you that too.
It's like the fucking Professor Galvez bullshit where he was fucking hiding in the goddamn
playing fucking hide and seek, dude. Snake, guess what? He's out again.
Yeah. For the 9th time.
Like 7 fucking times.
Yes,
but even that was still kind of comical. I don't know. That
it was funny.
Wear me out as much as this.
It wasn't funny to me at the time, but I look back now and it was funny. Yeah.
Yeah, just like, oh, got me again. It was like a fucking Scooby Doo thing.
Yeah, that shit.
I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for your damn cycloptic friend here. So yeah, tell us about the 11th photo, Chris.
Well, you get it, and it's right outside where she is actually. Like you go through that first door, and like immediately on the right, I think it is right there on the wall.
Oh. Yep, just a picture of a butterfly, right?
Yeah, the Morpho butterfly or whatever. Yeah.
Is that why it's called? His name is called Morpho. Is that why?
I was just about to make that connection.
Holy
too.
shit!
Yeah, mind blown.
Oh my god!
You knew. And so yeah, I went to turn that into her, and then she starts ripping her abdomen open, and I had trouble watching this. I will admit
I
had
immediately
to
thought
turn
of
away.
you too when I saw this. I was like, oh shit, I forgot. I forgot about this.
I had to turn away, and I ended up watching it later on my phone. It was a lot easier for some reason. I don't know if it was because it was smaller or if
Because it was
I
in
already kinda, like-
144p.
Yeah, yeah.
You watched it as a GIF.
Yeah, it's a slideshow on PowerPoint. No,
It was like a silent movie. It was like, and then words come up, and it's like, and then she ripped her abdomen open.
with her part played with Charlie Chaplin.
I know, I was gonna say.
The little Hitler stash.
Yeah, no, I watched it on my phone later, and it was very interesting. And like she pulls out that bomb
Mm-hmm.
and it explodes, and then you wake up outside, and I was like, "What the hell just happened?" And then it has that butterfly that like floats down in your hand. You grab it, and it's not there anymore, and that's it.
All right, cool.
So-
Wow.
Moving on.
Yeah.
There's
So-
a little bit more.
Chris, how are you going to play this game if you shot your game?
Well, I'm not going to. That's how. I'll buy another copy. And
You
use
clearly-
You can have
cloud
my
save.
unopened one.
Yeah, I'll use Germans.
Yeah, you clearly said you were going to send a bomb over to Konami and Kojima Productions or some shit because Paz was a figment of your imagination.
Yeah. And it turns out that's what she was the whole time. So how we got these tapes from her, I don't know.
It puts
Um,
tapes into question, doesn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, I just that bugged me so much. It's just like this is all for naught. Once again, it's one of those was it double crossing? Because at first it's like she's dead. No, she's not dead. You don't remember everything, and then you do
Yeah.
apparently remember everything. So I don't know. I was pissed at first, and I was like, maybe there's some theory that describes this. I haven't looked at anything yet, but if you guys know of anything, please let me know. Otherwise, yeah, I'm going after Kojima, going after Konami, going after Steam, I'm going after PlayStation. Everyone, they're all going down.
Run, Gabe, run. Even though this is not your fault, keep fighting
Yeah.
a good fight, Gabe.
Yeah. It's available on your platform. You are what was that? How's that go? It's if you stand by and let it happen, you're just as much to blame or whatever.
Yeah, you're an accomplice pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I feel.
Just to be clear, he doesn't really mean that.
No.
Chris doesn't have a violent bone in his body, by the way. If he ever showed up at someone's house ready to punch them in the face, he'd
I'd probably hit myself.
he'd retract and be like,
I'd
nope.
trip and fall into the
Chris
door.
has punched himself in his own confusion, basically, is what would happen.
Chris has fainted.
Yeah. So you need more explanation into pause?
Well, I'm just confused. Like, was she a figment? Was she actually there? Like, I genuinely don't know. Like, I'm just,
Should we
I
tell
don't
him?
know.
I think
I
we'll.
mean, we're not going to cover it in the next episode. Like
We're not.
no. Well, in the next episode, we're going to
Oh,
cover everything.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. To me, it was pretty clear what was going on.
She was just never there.
Yeah.
Or she was just a figment of your imagination.
I mean, the whole room was clearly you were standing outside the entire time.
Even
Okay.
and that's what's interesting is like because then even the scene where what's his name Ocelot's there with you or Kaz, right?
Mhm.
I think both of them
Yeah.
at one point, right?
Yeah.
In the first picture.
Possibly, and then there's that section when she's in there like all frozen because they're like, oh, we told her that Skullface is dead and she has she's kind of hasn't reacted in a while or some bullshit.
One of our producers brings up a good point in that. So all game, I said she wasn't alive, and now they admit it, and I'm not sure.
Yeah, now you're
backflip
fucking-
much. I get that. However, I didn't want to believe that she was alive, but the answer I kept getting was no. It's just not what you remember. It's just not what you remember. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
not
yeah.
what you remember.
Hey, you know what? I'm having more fun fucking with you now than
I know.
playing this
I
game.
know.
because even you're like, nope, we're not Snake. We're not Snake. And you're like, hey, Chris, are we Snake?
No. Well, and it's funny because I was talking to Bacon the other day. Oh, sorry, Lolly Low. And he's like, it's so funny that you were so close about it being Decoy Octopus,
Yeah.
Because I kept saying like it's just decoy octopus, it's decoy octopus. As a joke, obviously. I didn't actually believe it was decoy octopus. But he's like, it's so funny that you thought that for so long. You were so close to the actual truth.
Yep.
And I know I've done that in games in the past as well, where you guys like, have you actually played these games?
Yeah,
like, do you actually know what's going on? Like, and I don't.
Fiddle!
Yeah. I was waiting for that to play at the end of the game, by the way. But yeah, I like this is generally my first experience with this whole series. I've tried my best to avoid spoilers and everything. I mean, it should be clear that I didn't know it was Big Boss until the very end of MGS3, that I don't know anything about this series, you know. But yeah, it's anything that I have accidentally guessed or been close to or whatever is strictly by chance. Well, it's like they say in those movies and TV shows and stuff like, oh, you know, all characters in this are fictional, and any relation to the real world is just, you know, is not really there, you know.
They only said that in the second MGS in the second Metal Gear Solid,
but
right?
I mean, like in a lot of movies and TV shows.
No, I know, but you just reminded me that they do say it in a Metal Gear game, and I think it's only 2.
That's right. Yeah,
I remember.
Well,
them saying
probably
that.
because of what had happened.
Oh, and also because of 9/11.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay,
And
that
it
makes
takes
sense.
place in our relatively our modern world versus
in the not too distant future.
Mhm.
yeah.
That is true. Yeah,
Next
crazy.
Tuesday, 80.
The world of next Tuesday. Do you remember that? Fucking Ren and Stimpy.
No.
I
In
was
the world of
referring
next
to,
Tuesday.
I was referring to Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Oh, okay. Well, Ren and Stimpy did it first.
Oh.
No, not the world. It was the
Wait.
house of next Tuesday.
I was gonna say, it was Ren and Stimpy even around before Mystery Science Theater 3000? I don't think so.
In the 90s?
Yeah, Mystery Science Theater 3000 from like the late 80s, isn't it?
I don't know, dude.
I know there was
There's a
some
fucking
old
stroke right there.
some old Chuck Jones cartoons. They did The House of Tomorrow and the Farm of Tomorrow and shit like that. Those were fucking hilarious cartoons.
Oh yeah. No, but just the next Tuesday thing. This specifically is what I'm talking about. Because it was there's an episode.
Actually,
wow,
next
shit,
Sunday,
1988. 1988 to 1999. Wow, yeah, that's crazy. No, but yeah, because it's like an episode where this salesman is, you know, trying to sell them on the House of Next Tuesday, and it's like in the House of Next Tuesday you can make like your own jerky or whatever. It was just like the most ridiculous conveniences that you're just like, what the fuck? Like who would want this house? Like it's not even that futuristic. It's so stupid. It just shaped like the Jetsons or some shit.
No, Jesus.
Yeah, it's just I miss Ren and Stimpy, man. Can't wait to show my kid Ren and Stimpy. He's gonna have a ball with that.
I never cared for that show, but that's
You what?
That's neither here nor there.
Oh, you didn't care for it?
No, it was a little too crude for my liking. I've never been in that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, they cleaned it up. They cleaned it up a bit once it went to Nickelodeon, though, because it started on MTV.
Oh, okay. I didn't actually know it went to Nickelodeon. Okay.
Mhm,
Yeah, I guess they would have had to clean up quite a bit for Nickelodeon, yeah, which was owned by MTV, which is I thought was
Not
weird when
at
I
the
first.
time. I don't think so. Is it, or was it?
I don't know.
I think they were their own independent companies, and then eventually MTV took over. I think.
Okay.
Something like that. Probably that's why Ren and Stimpy went that way. Probably because that's around the time that it happened. Maybe.
Yeah, could be.
But yeah, I mean, they still aired the original episodes from the MTV one on Nickelodeon, which were way more adult-like. And I know fucking what's his face, John Kay, like the original artist and whatever, was like, yeah, they're gay, right? So like the whole thing is because he rebooted Ren and Stimpy for like Adult Swim, I think only, and it was called the Ren and Stimpy Adult Party Show. And literally in the first episode, they make a reference to Ren being the pitcher and Stimpy being the catcher. And Ren throws a fucking baseball at Stimpy's ass that has a catcher's mitt on it. And it's like, okay, yeah. And yeah, the adult show was nuts.
I confessed this to you, Noise, a while back, was that when I was growing up, I didn't know what the fuck they were supposed to be. I thought they were just random characters.
Oh, they weren't like a dog and a cat?
Yeah, I had no fucking idea. No, because they never bark, you know. I mean, Stimpy has his cat litter, I guess. Yeah. Right?
Yeah,
but
kitty litter. What was it called? It was called
just litter? I don't know, as far as I know. But yeah, I never associated with the fucking cat. He never meows as far as I knew, right? So it wasn't until like fucking years I was a fucking full grown adult and I was like, It's a fucking Chihuahua and a cat. I'm like, holy shit.
I'm an asthma hound Chihuahua, which is not a real breed of Chihuahua. An asthma hound Chihuahua.
Jeez. So he says he's a Chihuahua straight up. I didn't even catch that. So
Yeah, and it's like the ugliest Chihuahua you've ever seen in your life. Yeah, and Stimson J Cat. I don't think they ever say what kind of cat he is, but yeah.
I guess this is his name too, but I just knew him as Stimpy. Yeah. So
Yeah, Stimson J Cat. It's his full name. And it's Ren. Does he have a middle name? I think it's just Ren Hoek. But yeah, man, love those cartoons. They're great. Anyway, do you want to know some clues, Chris, that tell you none of that was real? And it was kind of like, if you spotted them, you would have been like, oh no, for sure this isn't real.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, let me know. I guess give me some clues. Yeah.
Well, 9 years have passed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why does she still have stitches?
Mm.
That wound looks brand new, right?
Yeah.
There's that. In the room, because I know you could see it throughout the entire base, the words Diamond Dogs, right? Just like printed on things.
Yeah.
Like very tiny. In that room, it's printed in there, but it's backwards, like in a dream.
Oh.
Yeah. Those are really the only two clues I really know about. If my producers or our producers know any other ones. But those are the ones that I'm like, who the fuck pays attention to that?
Yeah. Well, and then there's like the ending kind of alludes to that too, gives a reason for that too. So, or rather, I don't know. We'll talk about it when I get there, I guess.
Mission 46.
Yeah.
So you did Mission 46 before you got pause?
Before I got pause, what?
Before you got the pause cutscene.
Oh no. I did the pause one first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm trying to think of other clues, but those are like the two main ones that are like, what the hell? But yeah, hard to miss.
Yeah.
But I remember the first time playing, I was like, why are the stitches so? This looks fucking.
I hadn't even considered that, honestly. Yeah, but that's a good point.
Yeah, I mean, because obviously that much time didn't pass for us, even in when they came out live. You know, it was like Ground Zeroes was 2014, and then Phantom Pain was 2015. So to us, it's like, oh, this was just last week. You know, especially for me who kept playing fucking Ground Zeroes.
Yeah.
Until Phantom Pain came out, so it went right over my fucking head. Yeah, I don't know. German, did you suspect anything your first time?
No, I didn't suspect anything. I didn't feel this one as much of a betrayal as anything else. I'm like, I accept it. I'm like, oh, it's a figment of my imagination. Okay, I'll take it. I kind of wish it would have alluded to something more other than just like, yeah, she's gone now. Don't worry about it. You know? I don't know. But yeah, like I didn't pick up on any of it either. So I didn't honestly, I didn't even know it was about the fucking stitch until you mentioned, like, oh yeah, it has. I remember the hair growing out, and I was like, oh yeah, her hair's long again because it's been 9 years, you know. So
oh yeah,
so I was kind of like, when you just mentioned the stitches, I'm like, oh, that was pretty stupid of me not to notice that. But again, my first playthrough, I wasn't rage playing. I was definitely waiting for what Mission 46 was. I wanted more of like 46, like, because Chris, we didn't show you any trailers. All you got to do was play Ground Zeroes.
Yeah. And I had to skip that last cutscene too.
Yes.
Apparently that was a trailer. Yeah.
Yeah. Because that was part of the intro to one of the Red Band trailers. And the trailers, maybe now it's open world for you. No, now it's open source. You can go look at trailers and theories and stuff. As far as I know, I don't know what last noise in a minute, but it was freaking, the trailers were so good, so hyped. They were fucking like, oh my God, this game is gonna be good. And not, again, my taste.
Yeah.
And I just kept waiting for that. I kept waiting for that. Here's that. Again, like I said it. You go to Code Talker, you get in there, and it's like all the candles start turning on. It gets all creepy. You're like, ooh, boss fight. Nope. You know, like, okay, cool. Then you get the man on fire. You know, you push him to water, whatever. That was obviously a taste for a boss fight. That wasn't would you consider that man on fire boss fight? You know, I just considered more of like, just an obstacle, get away from him kind of concept.
Yeah.
Like you did at the beginning of hospital. And then boss, go get his body. Oh, cool. Here. And then you get a cool little cutscene with him turning into Vulcan and grabbing your face. I'm like, your boss fight. And no. Like the whole game kind of kept edging me, if you will. It was like, here it comes. Nope. Here it comes. Edging. Nope. Here it comes. And I was like, oh man. I was like, dude. So yeah. But anyways, yeah, I did not pick up on any of Paz's things. So like I said, I accept it. Because I'm like, yeah, she fucking blew the fuck up, dude. I'm like, so yeah, that one I accepted. I didn't have any beef with that one.
It very much honestly, it very much reminded me of the ending to a fairly well-known show that Noise loves, and I enjoy. I just don't like the ending of it.
Lost. This is another
Yeah.
loss. Okay, yeah. Moving on because we're gonna get into lots of fucking things.
Well, hold on. I got a couple things to say about Lost.
And I respect it. I respect it. I'm just gonna say that it's just not my cup of tea, but I respect it. So
Yeah, I mean, I do agree. There was some things where the writing was like, what's happening? Why are you guys
yeah,
doing this? And it was just pieces of dialogue and stuff that I was like, if you guys couldn't think of something, like, don't force the thing you're forcing. Like, it was just really weird.
especially since it's a side story. It's not part of the main story. Like, it's completely optional, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't even have to do that. Like, I don't know.
Wait, what are we talking
It's
about?
a lot. It's a lot to go through
through.
for that kind of payout.
Pause?
I think. Yeah,
Okay. I was still talking about Lost. Anyway.
that too. Yeah.
Actually, I thought about another clue that
Clue, what?
none of that is real. Is Ocelot tells you straight up
Oh yeah.
that that she doesn't remember things, and she's kind of like what's the word that he says? Like there's some kind of like some kind of disillusion or something. I can't remember exactly.
Just cognitive something. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. And he's not talking about pause. He's talking about
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
He's
I
saying
do remember
you're the
that.
one who's got the fucked up memory and everything.
That's why I think he really was there. They probably saw you standing there like a fucking idiot, and they were like, "Let's go check with on boss." Right?
Yeah, he's standing outside.
And then
what is he looking at?
Right? And she's like, "How did she survive?" And they're like, fisherman found her, and then or whatever. I should rewatch that scene and see if he.
I never thought of that. I never thought about that. I always thought they weren't there either.
Yeah, but like I said, but they were talking. It looked like they were talking about boss, right? So yeah, I mean that makes me think like they saw him standing there in that room and this is his own brain telling him, "Hey, you're fucking hallucinating, you dumbass." I don't know. I mean, it could be.
I want to. Yeah, dissociative amnesia. There we go. Thank you, producer Drager. I want to compare it to something, but I don't want to spoil something. So, has anyone here seen Shutter Island?
Yes,
Chris.
I think I might have, but I don't know for sure.
I liked it.
Mark Ruffalo and Leonardo DiCaprio.
I actually liked it. Yep.
It's kind of like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like especially the whole Ocelot you thing, the thing that he's saying there is kind of like that movie, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Chris put that on the list. That's a great movie.
Okay.
It's a beautiful movie. We're not just gonna watch shitty movies. We're gonna watch great movies also. And you watched The Fugitive already, I guess?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yesterday, actually. Yeah. Our some of our newer members. I can't think of his name now. Wardo.
Uh-huh.
Wardo. Yeah. His wife, I guess, was like, "Well, you were there. It was in your stream."
Yeah.
His wife was like, "You need to watch this movie." I was like, "Okay, sorry." And obviously she wasn't being aggressive about it. Yeah. And so I the next day I watched it. My wife and I, was our date day, and we watched it together. And right before we started watching it, I had messaged him in our Discord, and I was like, "Oh, we're about to watch this. Let your wife know." And he's like, "Oh, I'm so surprised. She didn't think you were gonna watch it this soon and everything." I was like, "Yeah, I interested to see it." And it was a good movie. I will obviously say that for that podcast, but
and that came up because of the whole I think it was MGS3 where we first referenced The Fugitive.
Yeah, I think so.
Because of the
while
water,
ago, yeah.
the drainage pipe, like
With the
I didn't kill my wife.
Yes,
I don't care.
Yes. there was another scene. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie Wrongfully Accused with Leslie Nielsen.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh my gosh, the scene where they were getting out of the when they were getting out of the bus, I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is where they got that scene for Wrongfully Accused."
Yeah, because the whole thing is based on The Fugitive, like the one-armed man or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you haven't seen that one, German?
I'm looking at it right now. Keep talking.
Yeah, because it's after the Naked Gun movies. He did. I don't know if it was Wrongfully Accused right away, but he did that, and he did.
Oh my god,
Spy Hard. Spy Hard. It was like a spoof on True Lies and all this other shit.
Yes, I have seen. Oh my god, I forgot about this movie. Oh shit,
dude, Wrongfully Accused is so good.
That train chasing scene is so dumb.
I haven't seen him in so long. Like I would love to see that one again. But yeah, I guess that's our assignment, German. We got to watch Fugitive for best of the worst next time we get on that. But yeah, anyway, how the fuck we get on this? Pause thing, dissociative amnesia. Yeah, they're basically
Lost.
telling. Yeah, they were talking to you. They're telling you, hey, you're losing it, dude.
Yeah.
You know, without telling you you're losing it.
Yeah.
It's like maybe if we say it around him, he'll get it. So I didn't think about that, German. That's a good fucking hypothesis there. I'm taking that as headcanon for myself because that makes more sense to me than oh yeah, they weren't there either. Like what? Yeah.
Yeah. So I did finish all that. Yeah, I'm not gonna say sorely. I didn't take it too bad, but it was like I was right all along, but it didn't feel good either. I guess
They
in a
edged
way.
you. They edged you.
Yeah. I mean, even that would have been more interesting. Like
What, getting edged?
yes. I don't
By
know.
pause?
I don't know.
Or by cause.
It
Or by ocelot.
upsets me that I was right the whole time.
Uh-huh.
I guess what's more upsetting is you guys were pushing so into me like, no, it's just he doesn't remember correctly. Of course she lived.
I only said it that one time when she first
Okay.
showed up.
Right. All right. You're right.
But I
Okay.
knew that seed was enough to be like, this is gonna drive him insane.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's exactly what it did. That's exactly what it did.
I planted
So,
the seed. I incepted you, and you were going nuts.
You planted it, German watered it, and it sprouted into a very ugly plant.
Yeah, for sure. We only just kept saying like, "What do you mean she's alive?" All right. Anyway, moving on. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
just
Just
giving
like
you
you
enough.
used to do. Oh, could it be this?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't think about that, but I am now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All those sleepless nights. Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah. All right. Well, after that, for Chris, there was a quiet exit.
yeah.
So back in the day, I used to not. Well, I didn't have the parasite suit back in the day because I didn't really know about it either. German, like on my PS4 save, I had no idea about it. So this mission for me was always insanely hard, right? Because you're just like defend this 3-story building
Mm-hmm.
from wave after wave after wave, and it was just
Oh,
like,
man.
what the fuck? Like, how am I supposed to take this on? You know. So that was my first experience, and then with my last with my PC save, my wife was watching me do it, and I was kind of doing the same thing because I was like, I don't want to use the parasite suit. I know I have it, but I want to see if I could do it, you know. And eventually I gave in because I was like, dude, no, I'm not having a good time. I'm not having fun. So I just used the parasite suit, and you know, just it was kind of like Chris finding out about pause. It was just like, well, that was unsatisfying. Like I should have just tried again. You know, with my normal shit instead of parasite suit, because parasite suit is so fucking overpowered.
I didn't even think about using parasite suit. I don't have the
You need the
canisters or
parasites.
whatever for
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I don't have those things for it either.
Because
Anyway,
you have to
so-
work for it. You have to work for it. You can't just like, oh, here's the
Yeah.
parasite suit. You actually have to
Yeah.
work for that thing to function. So
Yeah,
it's a whole nother like, I'm gonna go gather parasites for like 3 hours. You know.
yeah. No, in that sense, it very much reminds you of Monster Hunter. Like, oh, I want to upgrade this weapon. Okay, in order to do that, I have to hunt these 3 monsters and go on these 2 gathering quests. Then I can upgrade this weapon. Now I can try the fight again. You know, so in that sense, it very much reminded me of that.
And you don't have to wait for it to develop, German. You just get them. It's just you already developed the suit. You can use them right away.
Yeah. No, I
There's no like 10-minute wait or some shit. That would suck.
German just
I
raged.
have no memory of how I did that mission, but I'm 90% sure I didn't do the parasite suit. So I just must have done it brute force.
Brute force.
That's-
Yeah, it's
that's how I
hard.
did
dude.
it, yeah.
Yeah. How'd you
Yeah,
do?
it was tough.
Chris?
I had my with a CM25, the thing that shoots like multiple rockets.
Uh-huh.
I just basically used that. I tried doing it somewhat non-lethal, like trying to capture the tanks and stuff. But yeah, like you said, it's just wave after wave, and they just keep coming in, and they do not relent. And so after a while, I was like, screw it, I'm just going to destroy everything and everyone. And so that's what I did. And it took me
Just became Anakin, just like, I'm just going to destroy everything.
pretty much, yeah.
The women and the children.
The one thing I don't understand from that was you clearly destroyed all those tanks. At the very end, that last tank is right there. How did you not know? Like, where did it come from? I don't.
It was
Like-
off screen.
Oh, right, yeah.
Like the choppers
mistake.
that you
Wait,
can't
what
hear
last tank?
until-
Yeah.
What last tank?
Well, the one that shoots its shoots
Load?
its shot. No, the one that shoots the thing at you right as Quiet pushes you over
Oh,
to
okay.
shoot at it. Yeah. and I like that all she gets is that nasty bruise.
Oh yeah,
You know, she takes
she's a plant.
takes a shell to the abdomen, and it's just a big bruise. I'm fine. Well, she's not, but yeah. So I thought that was interesting.
Okay.
So what triggers this mission? She gets captured. She runs away or something. You let her
She was captured, I believe, or they say she runs away. But then when you go to find her, she was captured. So I don't know if she turns herself in. I don't think they explicitly say.
So if I remember correctly, she left because so she's quiet for a reason, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Which I also got I forgot to mention like 2 or 3 episodes ago. I got a cutscene with her and Code Talker. And I heard her speak the one time.
Right. But it was in it was like what
language? I don't even remember
what it was.
Tribe,
yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't one of the ones that the virus had been made for.
Navajo.
Well, I was gonna say Navajo, but I don't know if it's Navajo. But she's only infected with one virus, one specific virus, Chris.
Yeah. No, I know.
One?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The English one.
Oh, okay. Good.
She's the third one.
Do you know which one?
The third one.
The English one.
The one that was missing.
Only Cockney. Yeah. Only Cockney English.
Yeah. Hello, governor.
Hello.
Fancy a cup of tea?
Oh.
All right.
And it's a cup of tea, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Tuesday, isn't it?
Let me go on a quick tangent here. I am the kind of guy that likes to bring up these questions. And that brings up the question. What if you did have a fucking strong ass accent? Would it still count? What if you were fucking Southern as, what if you were, what's that?
What if you were Draugr?
You know?
And you were.
Good day, mate.
Hey.
What if
you were Bluey?
You know? Is it one word?
Rise up lights.
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
Rise up lights. Oh,
you know, and is it one word? Is it just saying hello? Well, okay. Here's the question. There are words
and the virus
that exist.
The virus just goes, you had me at hello.
Right? Because like let's say, you know, like for instance, in Filipino and Spanish, there are similar words that mean completely different things.
Oh
right?
yeah.
Right? And that's just that language. There's plenty of other languages.
And plenty of English language is taken from other languages.
Exactly, right? Yeah. So if you said bayonet.
So the virus has to have Grammarly. It must be subscribed to Grammarly and it knows. Or it's an LLM.
If you say entrepreneur, that's a French word. You know, that's technically a French word. It's in English. We use it in English, but it's...
How about, okay, so you go to 4th of July and you're like, the revolution, it was this...
La revolution!
La revolution!
and the virus is like, wait, are you saying revolution with an accent or revolution in, you know, in American or...
Yeah.
But yeah, I always did question that. I was like, is it just one word or is it multiple times? You know, is it like...
Is it Old English? What if you speak like...
That's what I'm saying.
What if you just read a bunch of plays from what's his name?
Shakespeare,
yeah.
From what's his name?
You know, that one guy.
Is it like from Eddie Murphy's movie, 1,000 words? You know, do you have 1,000 words and you just can't, as long as you don't say that last one, the virus won't get triggered? You know, I ask these questions.
Or what if you're the cast from Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? That's some like hick ass old English, you know, Southern.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
so much slang
Southern,
that
would it trigger?
Does it know slang?
Because I was
basically which Oxford dictionary is it?
If she said no cat for real on God,
right?
Is it going to know what she means?
Right.
Exactly. That's what
I'm saying. Give me Ohio, you know.
It's got to depend on the decade and the slang and the the lexicon of that time.
Yeah, she's like screet.
If you pronounce it out her, you know, like it's hot in her, you know.
Yeah.
Are all rappers safe from this virus?
Because there was this old
not all rappers.
There was this horror movie.
Not Lil Dicky.
There's a horror movie where I don't remember the premise, but the long story short was if like this ghost monster, whoever the fuck this witch was, if you screamed, she would tear your tongue out and kill you, I guess, right? Mm-hmm. And I remember I was like, wait a minute, what if it's what if you were mute and you just mimicked the
and you signed scream?
That's what. Well, what if you just mimicked the? What if you screamed in the water? Does that count? You know, I was
What if
like,
you scream in space?
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
No one can
I was
hear you.
questioning all. I literally, I was talking with that with my cousin. I was like, what if you just did the with your hand? Like, does that count? You know, like
Just
fucking-
like open your mouth, like open your hand mouth like a puppet, or like
yeah.
What if
that's
a
I'm
door?
saying.
What if a door creaked and it sounded like a scream?
Yeah, man.
Mm.
What if you didn't say the
What if
classic?
you-
What if
What
you
if
said,
you record
"Whoa."
yourself screaming and then played it on tape?
Yeah,
Does that count?
What if you're just saying real monsters?
exactly. Dude, I would go
Also-
to court with these fucking ghosts and demons. Man, I'm like, Your Honor,
This
I did not
Dude,
scream.
this is a sketch or a movie.
Yeah.
Just German like being like this like playing the defense for their client. Like, I think my client was wrongfully murdered. The rules clearly state that she has to scream. All she did was say real monsters because she was watching real monsters.
Exactly. Oh man.
If the
Or
glove doesn't
she
fit,
recorded
you
the
must
scream
acquit.
before she was told she couldn't scream, therefore it is invalid.
Right. Is there a
It
time?
was
Is
never
there a timeline?
specific-
A distance? A proximity?
Exactly. That's what I said too.
Or the claws.
You scream on the other side of the world.
The claws.
That's exactly what I said too, man. And I was like, and again, like the whole dogs and make different sounds in different cultures, right?
Mhm.
Well, we interpret it differently. Chris,
Wait, what?
Shut up, Chris.
You mean
Our dogs-
onomatopoeias?
Or no, our dogs in Mexico, they say wow,
Yes.
wow. Over here, they say woof, woof.
Yes, and wan
Well,
wan in
it
Japan.
reminds me of there was an old Disney movie, I can't remember what it was called, but one guy he's like some rich guy that's working on a farm, and he has cowboy boots, but they're like made of Italian leather, and one of the guys makes a joke like, oh, does that mean the cows moves with an accent? And so that's what I thought of when you said that.
But that's what I mean. That's what I mean. So like,
Yeah.
so like,
They're French, yeah.
like,
The
it's like
Italian
they
cows
say-
are French.
no, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like we're so used to saying but what if in some tribe they scream they go that's their scream.
Hey,
Yes. What if it's an orgasm? Does that count? Some people scream during an orgasm.
yeah.
That's true.
You know? What if you were just giving your O face?
Like you said, that would be a loophole. You'd be like, I'm going to sleep today.
Chicago. Shish kebab. Shawshank Redemption.
It reminds me of the from Madagascar, shiitake mushrooms.
Yeah. Oh man.
But the quiet exit. Let's just keep going with that one for a minute.
We
Yeah, I guess.
skipped over that first one
Huh.
entirely because we talked
Oh,
about
yeah, we did,
Dying Light
actually.
or whatever, or
We did skip over it.
yeah,
About what? Which one?
the something about dying light or a light even in
Yeah,
darkness.
we really did actually.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
We did. What happened?
because you asked me about that, and then you immediately asked me about pause.
Sorry, dude. Yeah, shining
No, it's
lights, even in death.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, this one's hell of important. Sorry. So you land on Mother Base. Then what, Chris?
You find out there's another strain of the virus, and somehow it's what's the word? Replicating.
Replicating.
Yeah, it's breeding somehow.
Yeah, even though they're all female.
Life finds a way,
So,
Ian
so you
Malcolm
have
would
to,
say.
yeah. So you go through and you have to, and I knew immediately. The first thing I thought was I want my night vision goggles. I want my night vision goggles. Even before they told you to use them, so I was like, I want that. And I go through my inventory, of course, it's not there. So I was like, screw it, whatever. And so I remember I'd gone through, and they're like, oh, if you think someone's infected, shoot them and just get rid of them. So I went through, and there was some lady that was on the floor, and she was like screaming like, and so I shot her, and I got a game over. And I was like, what the heck? They told me if I thought they were infected to shoot them.
What?
And then I get punished for it. Like, what the hell?
See, this is one of those moments where German would have come in and said, I believe my client was wrongfully shot in the face. All she did was scream. There was no signs of infection.
Yeah, man.
But they specifically told me, if you believe there are signs of
They
infections,
put a
to shoot
man
'em.
on the moon.
and just for you to have to kill everyone anyway.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. Even the one guy who wasn't infected, all of a sudden, oh, I think I am infected, and then you have to shoot him too.
You know what, Chris? You made a very good point. I would have liked if it would have been like, if you think they're infected and if you just started killing people that weren't infected, it does maybe affect
Yeah.
maybe the cutscene that plays out, or I don't know, or just at least just something different. Because it was very scripted. Where it's like, oh, that one's, I guess you killed someone. I didn't kill anyone.
It's like those missions we always talk about, where it's like you go through and you want to do something, but no, you can't do it until they tell you to, and it's like, but I wanted to do that before, and you wouldn't let me. Now I'm allowed to. Like
exactly, yeah.
And so you go to the top and you get to the guy, this one scientist, and he's like, oh, I can't remember what he says, but it's like super vague. And like I found it or something, or I don't even remember.
Yeah,
and
he has the special thermals.
Yeah, the special ones. Yeah, that work differently than all the other ones because he, had the time to.
Because they look for the load in the throat, man.
Yeah. No, he had time to change it and everything while he was up there dying. So he gives you his goggles and he tells you to basically look for the signs, and you look at them and their throat's glowing. Okay, so shoot everyone with glowing throat. So you go through and you shoot everyone except for one guy. And again, it doesn't even let you. It's not even lets you like all leave him. You look at him, boss. I think he's fine. So again, are they watching through what you're watching? How do they see this? Like, what technology is this?
Android.
Oh right, yeah. So you go to pick him up, and they're like, "Oh, carry him out of there." And of course, you have to walk super slowly because cutscene. So you take him out of there, and you get to just about the end. You unlock the door, and then it's this time he decides to say, "Oh, never mind. I don't think I made it. I don't think I'm clear." Yeah. And you look at him, and sure enough, his throat is glowing. So now you got to shoot him too. So because one of the things it says, I think in the menu is like try to bring out everyone who's alive or who's not infected.
Yeah.
Why is that a thing? If everyone's infected,
yeah. Well, going in, you didn't know, so.
Yeah, but again, they don't let you shoot people just willy-nilly anyway. If that was the case, I would understand. If it's genuinely you get to choose who you think is infected, and you decide I want to shoot everyone just in case, that's your choice.
And if it's genuinely possible to bring someone out, I get you.
So when you first went in before they gave you the thermals, you weren't able to shoot anyone?
No, he did, and he got he did.
Well, I shot one lady who was infected, and it's like, boss, you can't shoot her.
Yeah, because I shot everybody on the way to the guy with the thermals, and I got no game over.
I shot one lady when I first walked in, and it gave me the game over. I had to restart.
Interesting.
Oh no, wait. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. No, I didn't shoot her. I shot the ones that were clearly, obviously zombies. You know what I mean? That they were moving like zombies. Like, I didn't shoot her. You're right.
The only thing it told me was shoot whoever think you infected.
So the one running away from the virus.
That's the rule of zombies.
So when you play House of the Dead and there's that one chick that goes, don't come, you shoot her?
Yeah.
Yes. Hey man, one less person become a zombie.
I'm not taking the
potential
risk.
Zombies.
If here, I'll tell you this. If I had the choice to shoot myself, I would have. Because I don't know. They say we don't know how this is transmitted. Yeah, they give them the mask, but what if they get in through the eyes? What if someone bleeds on me or spits on me, or we have sex with someone? I'm not going to judge.
Why are you having sex with your soldiers?
I'm not going to judge.
Why are you?
Boss is probably lonely by this point. Boss has been dead for
that's
how long?
An HR violation right there, man.
He's the HR though, so who are they going to complain to?
So after sex, they just go, "Thanks, boss."
Yeah, exactly. They'll like it. Thank you, sir. May I have another?
It's like, give me 5 minutes.
So what you're saying is Huey's right about you.
Yeah.
You're a monster.
To an extent, yeah. I mean,
those are your comrades.
You know what? I have a huge problem with fucking Huey, man. Like, his whole wishy-washy through this whole game. And even this section here where he's like, what are you doing? They were your men. It's like, bro, I'm not killing him for fucking fun. Like, I'm clearly not enjoying this.
No, I do understand where he's coming from, though. Like, it shouldn't be that easy to shoot your comrades, And again, is it that Huey is watching us do all this, or is he just hearing the gunshots? I don't know.
He's hearing the gunshots, but it's not that it was. It's
but
still
then how does he know
easy.
we're shooting the people?
Well, you can hear it probably, and cause, and
you can hear. Do bullets sound different from when they hit people versus
when they hit friendlies?
One's
versus
metal
enemies?
and one's bone and flesh, or bone and sinew, as a certain
Yeah,
somebody would say.
But no, I don't know. Like, I don't think it was easy first and foremost because we saw what we had to do, and
For me, it was
I
because I
also-
knew it was just like, okay, that guy.
Yeah. But
Noise is robot must murder.
Terminator. Just kidding. But no. But what I mean is, like, also as a soldier, as their commander, he also probably knew it, because I think later on he says, like, they wanted you to shoot them, boss. It was that or get burned.
Well,
it was get burned.
there were some you could tell they didn't want to get shot. Sure. But when you got to that top level and those guys were all standing there, or no, that was the basement actually, and they were all saluting you like that. That was tough.
Yeah, that was a little tough for sure.
Tough. That was rough.
And but like I said, but it definitely was a, like, I'd rather get shot and die instantly than fucking suffer with this fucking shit.
I want to die with honor, with my honor intact. Yeah. No, I get that, but like so I understand where Huey was coming from in that it shouldn't be taken lightly. You just killed your own men. You know, I understand that. But also, it had to be done, you know, and so I get both sides of it, you know.
But I don't, because it's like, it wasn't lightly. We're having a fucking funeral for them. He literally smears their ashes on his face. Like, he didn't take this lightly. That's how I take it. I'm just kind of like, Otacon, shut the fuck up. You're the one that shouts Skullface. We're like, I did it.
But but that's
Skullface.
Otacon?
That's, I think, his own
Huey.
His own. That's his own insecurities that he's projecting onto you. He's taking his own guilt, his own insecurities, all that kind of stuff. He's projecting it onto you and saying, why are you like this? When he's really pointing his finger at himself, why am I like this?
Because we found out something about Huey, right?
Yes.
The tapes.
Yeah, he activated that radiation, which is what caused all that to happen. Yeah.
No, but not just that, but that he did 100% lock Strangelove in the AI.
Oh,
pod.
yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, he is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Why did he do it? I don't have that tape, I guess. So
just
because?
Why did he do it? Good question.
I don't.
I do remember that tape. Like,
given
the
a
tape
specific
does show,
reason.
The tape does. I don't think there is a reason, right? Because the tape does show, like, her screaming, like, "Let me out" or some bullshit.
Yeah,
right?
she just has to be let out, and then
she talks about
she's talking to the boss AI.
Yeah.
You know, like, the boss AI is not responding, but she's just talking to it. You know, like, if it was real, saying, like, you know, I wanted you to be real and all that stuff, and, you know, just kind of her final thoughts and regrets, and Hal, you know, thinking about her son.
Yeah.
That was pretty rough to listen to, because there's
that
a lot of
that was like
quiet,
a 10-minute long tape, wasn't it?
It was long. Yeah, there was a lot of, like, quiet parts
where
she wasn't saying anything, and it was just like, what's going on, you know, like, and then she'd every once in a while say something again until she suffocated.
Yeah.
Pretty fucked up.
Yeah, so I think you're right. I'll listen to tape separately, or I'll try to see if I can unlock those missions. But yeah, like, I don't think they ever do give a reason. You're right.
Yeah,
just
but
because
we know that he was out there, and she wanted out, and he didn't let her out, or he walked away, or didn't know she was in there. I don't know. It's fucking. She definitely didn't commit suicide.
It could only be open from the inside, but that's clearly not the case, because if that was true, she would have done it.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, we did it in Peace Walker.
Yeah, several times.
We were able to go in and out, no problem. That's what she said.
Nice.
That's what he said.
Oh, he said.
But then you find out later. I think it was Code Talker that was talking about how it was like a species of something. Was it frog or was it a bug?
I guess they pretty much pulled a Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
You know, where some amphibians can spontaneously change from male to female.
Yeah. That's
type of thing. Yeah. And so that's what happened.
They retconned it with that eventually, essentially. Yeah. But clownfish can also do that. Fun fact.
Who?
Clownfish.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of fucking fish that can do that.
Okay.
I don't know any more of them, but yeah, there's other ones.
Fish fact with German. There's a bunch of fish that can do that. I don't know any, but they can.
Is it right after this or before the? No, it has to be after this that we send Huey off.
Yeah.
On a skiff, I think is what it's called.
Skiff, something like that. Yeah. And I like the scene. I like the scene where he's throwing his prosthesis out, and I think it was Ocelot was talking about, like, that's not going to help you, like, it's going to be with you forever or something. Or no, it was Kaz that was saying that, and Ocelot said something about, like,
well, Kaz was believing that he's going to go out there and spread that we're criminals.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
and you know, we're the bad guys, this and that. And then I think Boss is the one who says like, no, he's gonna, or is it Ocelot? One
It's
of them.
Ocelot.
Okay,
Yeah.
that says like, no, he's gonna, it's gonna eat him alive basically, and he's gonna have to face that one day and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So So we sent him off fucking not to his doom because we know he lives
Mm-hmm.
to almost
somehow.
For a little bit.
to almost drown EE
Yeah.
because of his own inadequacies and guilt and whatever.
Well, no, because he fucking caught Otacon.
Oh, yeah,
having
yeah, and
sex
that too.
with whatever that EE's mom is.
That too. Well, I mean, it's probably everything altogether.
yeah.
Now that you think about it, you're like, that's right, because it was all about, good job, Hal, you weirdo.
Yeah, no shit. It's like father like son, dude. Like fucking weird.
The term that comes to me isn't so much weirdo as it is jackass.
Him a jackass or the mom? Did she seduce him?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Huey for some reason. Never mind. Yeah, never mind.
No.
But
Yeah,
you're
we're
right,
talking about
yeah.
Hal and the stepmom. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that wasn't so good for Hal.
But yes, Huey is also.
I wonder
Huey
how
is a
old Hal
jackass.
was. Hal must have been at least like what, 15, 16 maybe?
Something
Old
like
enough to
that.
old enough to get it up, so.
Well, I mean, you have to be 15, 16 to get it up.
That's what I'm saying, old enough to get it up. It couldn't have been like 8 or 9.
My earliest memory is getting it up.
straight up, never mind.
Oh God!
No,
As soon as the doctor spanked me, I was like, "Whoa! New kink unlocked."
Apparently, my mom told me about this. My first time watching Roger Rabbit, Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Oh, Jessica Rabbit, huh?
Yeah. I had a bulge in my pants, and I asked my mom, "What is this?"
Are you serious?
I have no memory of that whatsoever, but she told me about that, and I was like,
That's
"Oh, okay." I mean, it makes sense. It's Jessica Rabbit, who wouldn't?
She's not bad. She's just drawn that way.
Exactly, yeah. But yeah, that was the first time, and I was less than 10. I know that. Probably less than 7 actually. Now that I think about it, maybe 7 or 8 around then. Yeah.
Well, my mom told me. I think I have this memory, or she's just told me this since I was little. She said that I would tell her like when I see a girl, my pajarito goes up. I was like, all right, cool. Well, I guess we knew since back then. This will be my route.
Yeah. It's funny you should say that because that reminds me of a story when I was younger too. My mom and dad separated when I was fairly young, and I was drawing a picture one time for my dad, and I was asking my mom, I was like, "Oh, what should I draw him?" And she's like, "I don't know, draw a picture of us at the beach or something." And I don't know exactly how old I was, but I know I was young, like 5, 6, maybe a little bit younger. And my response was, "But mom, what if I draw a pretty girl and I want to kiss her?"
Well, all right. So let me share now one of my cringe moments. If you will.
Put on the music.
I don't know why. I mean, I was young. I'm talking like fucking 4 or 5 years old. About 5. I was still living out in Napa, Yountville, Napa at the time. And me and my cousin, one of the cousins that's coming up this weekend, Noise, we used to play a game, which was we just named it. No, nothing that cringy.
Where's this going?
I don't know. No. We would play commandos. We would play like we were SWAT. We were cops or commandos or army men or something.
So you weren't wearing any underwear. You're going commando.
And every mission was to go save the mamacitas.
Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't know where we got that from. I don't know why we thought that was. Well, I don't know what movie you must have seen that was like, oh yeah, you save the chick and then you get the chick or something. But
was it Commando?
It's
his daughter that he's rescuing.
We're talking about 80s, 90s here. What movie didn't have that?
Yeah, that's true. But it was so funny because we'd be like, let's go outside and play. We're like, all right, we're shooting guns, our fake pretend guns. And we'd be like, we saved the girl. And then we didn't know what the fuck to do with the girl. I think we
wait, are they fake guns or are they pretend guns?
Pretend guns.
Those are two
And,
different things, aren't they?
yeah. But then freaking there was one time. So this is where the funny part goes. One time, we were in the living room at my cousin's house. You know, all the whole family was there.
We almost
And
had
he was like,
another half-step sibling in
Oh, God.
here.
shut the fuck. And he goes, no, and he goes, let's go outside. You know, let's go play. And I was like, in a minute or whatever. I don't know. And he goes, come on, man. He goes, let's go save las mamacitas. And then he said it loud enough where like everybody heard. They're like, what? And they were like, huh? And they're like, what are you guys gonna go do? And they're like, oh, nothing. They're like, no. They're like, no, you guys, you're gonna go
Nothing, Mom. Gosh, leave me alone.
save the mamacitas. You're like, what the fuck? And so anyway,
Mom was like,
yeah, and they're like, and then so you know the adults, the uncles and dads were like, what do you know about mamacitas? And we're like, I don't know. And we're like, what are you talking? And so we were embarrassed, obviously, and it was just kind of like, and I remember going like, why are we saying mamacitas? Like, I don't know, dude.
yeah,
And so,
where did we get this word?
yeah. And so what's funny is I asked his cousin, oh man, a couple years back, you know, as adults now, you know, we're kind of reminiscing in the past. And I told him that he's like, what? He doesn't remember. He's younger than I. So again, I was 5, maybe 6 at most. So he was 4, you know?
Yeah.
So he's like, yeah, we used to play that. He was like, what the fuck? I'm like, yep, dude, we used to save the mamacitas from the bad guys. I don't know.
That's awesome.
So anyways, that's so for me, yeah, since then I was already saving the girls, man, you know?
Yeah.
All you were doing was saving them.
Yeah.
That's all I did. I know what to do with them.
He's like, that memory is locked.
Yeah. No, that one that I told you guys, I don't know when, but it must have been when I was 3 or 4 because it was in Mexico. It was before we came back to the States, and I was turning 5 when we came back to the States. So yeah, I was already getting little boners at the age of 3 or 4 or whatever. That's yep. Anyway,
Biggies is what you used to call in my household.
biggies.
Biggies, yeah. And then a few years later, Wendy's came out with their Biggie bag, which didn't help.
Your sack?
No, no. Wendy's, the restaurant.
Uh-huh.
They came out with that little thing. They had the Biggie bag.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I heard biggie bag, and I was like, your nutsack?
yeah, it grew.
If it's your biggie, then your biggie bag is your nutsack.
Wendy's nuts, exactly.
Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, you decide not to spread their ashes, and you wear them on your face,
Mm-hmm.
and
Just one guy, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was Pequod number 12 or whatever it was. But you also decide to keep the ashes, and boss says that we're going to turn them into diamonds.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that's a thing you can do.
Yeah.
Well, I
yeah,
mean,
you can do that.
theoretically, yeah. If it's made of carbon, you
Or
just
ashes just
compress it
pure
enough.
carbon?
It's a lot of it is, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
There's probably going to be some impurities in there, but you can.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a way because you can do that now. You can,
you can do
take
it now.
people's ashes, and make it.
Oh, you're right.
Heads, ashes, and stuff. Yeah.
That's
But
true. I think about that.
I get the statement, but like, does he actually do it? Like, do we get we don't get diamonds later on, or a special diamond camouflage, you know, or something? I don't know. Just says it.
Diamond camouflage. Just cover yourself in diamonds.
Why not? Just for shits and giggles, man. I don't know.
Well, I don't
I
know.
don't know. Just kind of says it. And
Or
okay.
use the attack diamond dust from Final Fantasy.
Oh yeah.
No.
Damn it, this-
But
Or you just start hiding them around the base like all the other diamonds.
Yeah.
right. Those are all your fallen soldiers. That'd be fucking interesting, dude. Be like, boss,
So-
we already did that. Oh, dude, Shutter Island. That would be fucking. He's like, we're gonna turn them into diamonds. And it's like, boss, we've already done that. Like, those are the diamonds you're finding around base.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Fuck, that just blew my mind.
That would be interesting.
God, Chris, I need you to watch that movie, but we have to save that.
But yeah, what I was gonna say, no, like I said, this mission definitely, because like I said, I haven't unlocked it for some reason, so I kind of was like, yeah, I remember this mission, and I was like, I don't think it was anything too special necessarily, and I kind of rewatched it, and like literally as we've been talking, and I was like, actually, it is pretty emotional, and that's why I was like,
Yeah.
I wanted more of this. I wanted more of this.
I agree. Yeah.
You know, like I said, I said it once already. I felt edged a lot throughout this game. So, anyways, yeah. So, what happens after this, Chris? After you smear that shit on your face?
Wow.
Well, he
another
talks
another
about
shit.
how he talks about how they've been dogs the whole time or something, military dogs, and now they're diamonds, or I don't know exactly what it was, but it was really good. Like I like the symbolism and everything, and the the thoughts and all that behind
Prayers.
it was thoughts and prayers. The gosh, what's that word? Not empathy. The like I can't think of it. Anyway,
Somberness.
yeah, I
Kind
guess
of?
that'll work. Yeah,
The closest word.
yeah. But yeah, it was a good scene. I like that. And I can appreciate the kind of smearing on his face. It was a little weird, but I also get it. Like
Sure.
they will be part of me and I'm part of them, kind of thing. So I like that. That was a really good scene. Very fitting. Especially since the last ones when we had that last outbreak, well, the first outbreak, I guess.
Mhm.
They had given them that Viking funeral. They had burned all those bodies and everything. And so I'm sure there's a part of them that kind of regrets, like, we didn't do that with them. We lost them too.
Yeah.
But so much has changed from that point to this time that it's just like, nope, we're not doing it that way anymore. I've learned my lesson. We're not just going to toss them out like garbage or whatever. We're going to keep them with us literally and figuratively. So I thought that was cool.
Okay. Yeah. Well, back to the other mission, a quiet exit. So she saves us, right?
Yes.
Because we get her out.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, when you first find her, I don't know how she didn't escape on her own because she absolutely demolishes people with her hands tied behind her back.
Yeah.
And she can escape
Easy.
handcuffs, remember?
Yeah. Yeah. What are these quiet?
Oops.
The
quiet
only
proof
thing I could
handcuffs?
think of is that she was turning herself in,
Just boss or something.
and she was ready to give up, kind of hoping or thinking that the boss was done with her, I guess.
And
And then
also
when he
maybe-
showed up,
Oh.
she's like, "Oh, he's not giving up on me. Maybe my life is worth living."
Well, she starts attacking before he even shows up because she's kind of getting drowned. And then that's when she snaps. She's like, "No."
Yeah,
Which
but I
again,
that could be just a basic survival instinct.
sure. Well, here's the thing: like, could you even drown her since she breathes through her fucking skin?
Yeah,
Right. Because she doesn't have
can't-
lungs.
She can't breathe through water.
But her arms and legs can. Her chest is not submerged. She breathes through her fucking. That's why she's
true,
naked.
Yeah.
That's why she's naked.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't have
Especially
lungs, right?
I think she has lungs, dude. I think.
Well,
Oh, the fire! Didn't the fire?
Yes.
that's
So,
right.
Chris, who is quiet?
Oh, she's that woman in the beginning.
Yes.
Yeah. No, when I was playing through that, I saw her and I was like, "Oh, that's quiet." Okay. I did not recognize her from that at all. Yeah.
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 Neither did I. But yeah,
I knew right away. By the way, the survey, or our not the survey, but the poll that I put in. We had what the hell? Results were tied. Yeah, did you know who quiet was? Results were tied. 38% said immediately, 25% said after a while, and 38% said once revealed. So yeah, kind of 50-50.
Okay.
People were like, "No, yeah, I knew right away." And others were like, "What? No, I didn't know until they told me."
Yeah.
I was like wanted. Like I said, I'm trying to stop hate shaming this game or whatever. But I was like, can we have another option? Does it matter?
Don't to play your hate.
Does it matter? Yeah.
Like who is she? She's the person from the beginning. And what does it add to this game?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't add shit.
But going back to these cutscenes here, I was noticing you're right because she's fighting, badass with her fucking hands tied, right? She's actually more naked now than when she walks out of that building. She goes into that building and then walks out with fucking what are those called? Thighs?
Well,
or,
they had
stockings?
yeah. Well, they had pants on her.
No,
She was wearing.
No.
Wasn't
She was
she?
just-
yes.
she
But
had a-
she does lose them. She does lose.
she has like a
them.
jacket. She has like, oh yeah, she does lose the pants. She's got So she
Yeah.
just has like the
'Cause
prisoner
there's
top.
scene where she's underwater, where you hear the zipping, and you know what they're gonna do.
Right. That's right.
And
That's why she fights back.
snaps.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's why I think
I
she
forgot about
snapped.
that.
Not
Mhm.
because she was dying, but because
Oh.
you're
Yeah.
going to violate me. No.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
I
didn't
think
catch
that's
that.
more of why she fought back, as opposed to because it wasn't until you hear that scene zipping, and then all of a sudden when she's fighting, she's not wearing pants. Yeah. So that's my theory anyway. That's my head.
I never heard that zipping ever. Maybe because I just wasn't playing with headphones my first time. So
Yeah.
but
It's
yes,
subtle, but it's there. Yeah.
It's there. No. But anyway, so she's fighting with no pants, and then she goes into this building that catches on fire, and then she walks out with stockings. I'm like,
Well, she sets the building on fire. Yeah.
That's right. And then boss shoots it out or something like that. Yeah.
Well, he shoots the water tank
or
above it. Yeah. Oh, they took her pants off, which allowed her to breathe. It wasn't the drowning. It could be. It could very well be. Yeah.
Well, you know what? They didn't. It very well could be that's what revived her, but it also they didn't take off their pants to let her breathe. So
Yeah.
Chris is right about that. They weren't definitely gonna. Which is
Like,
weird.
oh,
with
it's
the
a pretty
recently
woman, you know.
dead body. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Well, I mean,
Huh?
would she? Would she have, I don't know if she was
body.
technically dead. Yeah, she was.
Wow.
She could.
Okay.
She could be revived.
I mean, if she
Clinically dead, yes, but
yes, just clinically dead. This guy's like, okay, I killed her. I'm just gonna fuck her real quick. Took off her pants, and then she was like, oh, extra grasp of air, and potentially like, no, fuck you, you're not,
Yeah.
Anyways,
War is
Yeah,
ugly,
okay.
guys. War is pretty ugly.
yeah.
yeah.
A lot of things in this world are ugly. Yep.
That's true.
But let me bring this up by reminding that there was also another poll that was. Here, my question was: now that you've had a sex change, do you feel the phantom pain from your missing junk? I remembered about the polls. I forgot to mention them.
Mention it.
No, not on the pod.
Okay.
But yeah. So 33% of you said constantly. 0% of you said sometimes. 11% said, of course. 22% said define junk. Another 22% of you said, wouldn't you? And then 11% of you said, I'm offended. I fart in your general direction.
Did Chris have an option for these?
I didn't get to see it.
He didn't get to see it.
Spoilers. Yeah, I thought so.
No, so pretty much, I think after this episode, Chris would be allowed to look at this channel. What do you think?
I think you were MIA for a couple minutes, but that's what I was telling Chris. I was like, I think it's open world
time
to him now. Yeah, he can go see
he
trailers
can now play open world
and
games.
he can fucking
I've
look at
unlocked New Game
conspiracy
Plus.
theories. Yeah, exactly. He's allowed to just as far as I'm concerned, but it's up to you too.
Wow, over a year and a half later, geez.
Whoa, like I'm trying to click permissions on it and it just shakes.
It just shakes.
It doesn't let me. Whoa,
No.
I'm like stuck. Oh, whoa, that was weird. No, it doesn't let me.
I have to get through survive first. I don't know.
No, I'm like stuck in the settings for the channel.
No.
What the fuck?
Your cursor has the disease.
What do you mean save changes? I didn't change anything. What the hell just happened?
Oh, don't break.
Okay, I don't know what happened. All right, Chris can view the channel now.
Yes. Oh, there it is. Yep.
Oh my god.
Glurb.
Yeah.
You have
Don't
a
spoil
lot
the
of
next
stuff to
game
catch
though.
up.
Don't spoil the next game though, even though it may or may not matter. So don't spoil the next game.
I'm probably not going to pay attention to it anyway. Right now.
But yeah, so anyways, you go through that whole crazy thing. You guys run out there and ironically, you get bit by a snake.
Yeah.
in his real arm and not the fake one.
Venom snake gets bit by a venomous snake.
Yep.
And in order for her to save you, she has to speak through the radio to get Pequod number 87 to come.
Which this scene, by the way, masterfully made. Like this, I know it's a meme, but what is it? Ultimate Cinema or
Absolute Cinema?
Absolute Cinema. Yeah, this scene was very well made.
Yeah, was it hit you emotionally in the feels?
It not so much. I just thought it was well timed, well paced.
Oh, okay.
With you can tell she's trying to debate, like she knows the consequences of what she's doing, and the instinct of survival and self-preservation are so strong in everyone. It's like I've said before, it's not easy to just throw your life away. In some instances, it may be, with weapons or things like that. If you are suicidal, some ways are easier. Other ways, not so much, and especially knowing what's going to happen when she does this, it's not going to be a quick, painless thing. It's going to be a long, drawn-out death,
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell not only with the voice acting, but the movements and everything, that she was very much conflicted. She was like, I want to save him. I need to save him. But in order to do that, I need to throw my own life away, And I just thought it was very well rendered, very well made.
Sure. Well, again,
well
I wanted
paced.
more of this.
It didn't take too long for her to reach that decision. It also wasn't like, 10 seconds. I thought about it. I'm okay now,
Yeah. What's funny too is this is another one for noise here. Like Pequod's like, we can't find you. We're gonna fucking leave. And it's like motherfucker, we're here. She's like, turn around, Pequod, we're fucking here. Yeah.
Morpha would have found me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, dude.
Well,
Pequod's just like, there's too much smoke in the way. Gotta go.
Smoke.
like when she's guiding him too, and she's like,
Mhm.
oh, I'm to your, so what it was,
12
your 6
and-
o'clock or something
yeah.
like that.
Mhm.
And then he turns and, to your 10 o'clock. Oh, to your 1
Mhm.
o'clock. Like, is he just zigzagging in the sky? What the hell?
Yeah.
Like I can understand, like, okay, you're almost there, turn slightly left. Oh, that was a little too much. Just barely you're right. Okay, you're good.
You know what's interesting too? Why aren't the fucking blades like blowing away the smoke and shit?
Because it's not smoke.
What is it?
It's a sandstorm.
Oh, it's a sandstorm. Okay, I was.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny though? I'm watching the cutscene now, and always Pequod's by himself, right? He's the only pilot. He's the pilot, right?
Yeah, why doesn't he have fucking
No,
somebody on the other seat?
there was one time where he had a co-pilot.
Oh, okay. Well, most of the time. In this one, I was literally about to say, like, why doesn't he just fucking land somewhere and then have the guys come out? And that's exactly what they fucking do here. So him pulling out, I was like, well, I can't find you. I'm gonna fucking go back to base. Was bullshit on Pequod. Whatever. This
Yeah,
fucking
so
soldier's name.
he's always alone in that helicopter, right? Even though you're like throwing bodies into there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Except
So they're
like I
just
said, this,
Like those 7 freaking kids.
Yeah.
German, I still hate you for that.
They're just
What?
Have you done that fucking mission the right way?
Oh no. And I'm
Son of
going
a
back
bitch.
I'm going back in my memory base, and I won't lie. I think I did it I think I did it that way my first time. I was
With a
like,
Jeep?
yeah, I was like, I'm just because I was like, can I? And I was like, I can. I'm pretty sure I fucking did it that way.
No, you need to go back and do it right. Then you're done with the game.
So her speaking, doesn't that cause the virus to
activate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who does it infect?
Well, that's kind of what I was saying. Like, why didn't it affect Venom Snake? Did it affect Venom Snake?
Well, we'll never know.
How close do you have to? Yeah, like I mean, I guess she didn't sneeze or anything in his face or something, right?
But it was never confirmed whether it was or
Yeah,
how
doesn't-
it was transmitted.
It's
Does
gotta
there
be
have to
airborne.
be, maybe there has to be a conversation.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe
Oh,
one vocal cord needs to hear the other vocal cord.
that's true because that's how they got in the first place by playing those tapes in their throat, right? So that's how they. Yeah.
Oh,
maybe that-
yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
Maybe that's why. Maybe she actually doesn't know exactly how it works, and she was just afraid of talking. And when she finally did it, she's like, "Fuck, I fucked up," but
Well, I gotta
nothing
go now.
happens.
Which is interesting that like I do think like Chris was saying, it is so well made that she starts speaking in again. If it's Navajo, I'll look it up real quick. But she starts speaking in her native tongue, and Pequod's like, "I can't understand you. Do you speak English?" he literally
Yeah.
says like, "Repeat
Can
in
I-
English."
Can I get someone who speaks English? It's like.
Meanwhile, he's flying over Africa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or no, this
Right.
this wasn't Africa. This was
Afghanistan.
Afghanistan. Yeah.
Yeah. Can I get someone who speaks Farsi, please? Oh no, that's Iraq. Damn it! I don't know my
Close
shit.
enough.
Wow, Chris said it. I didn't.
Yep.
It's Navajo, also known as Dine. That's what he was saying.
Dine. Okay.
Dine.
Dine would
That's
probably
what,
be the
Kotak.
correct.
Kotaku would say
D
Dine.
nuts.
Dine.
But
So she
but,
leaves.
Yeah, she leaves. She leaves you a tape. I don't remember what's on it.
I don't remember what's on it either because I didn't hear it.
It's her.
Confession, isn't it?
Well, it's exactly what she says at the end of this cutscene, just on our tape. You can listen
Oh,
to
okay.
it later. Yeah, because it has like a voiceover of her,
And she's
Talking.
standing. Yeah. She
Yeah.
leaves, yeah.
and then you listen to the tape, and it's exactly that.
So like Noise is saying,
Didn't she spread it right there?
did she what?
Didn't she spread it right there by leaving the tape?
No, because it's got to come from her vocal cords. It's got to come from her. It's in.
But
Well,
we just-
no, because
we just
if
talked
you were
about the
talking
headphones
it
and the
with
vocal cords.
The headphones in the people's throats.
So I'm
Those aren't
assuming
vocal
it's.
cords.
I'm assuming it's literally.
Although those headphones did go directly to their vocal cords, so
That's true,
instead
not
of their
their
ears.
So Draugr is saying once infected with them, they only
There.
activate.
They're
there.
only activated, if you speak them. So do you have to be in quarantine for like 2 weeks, and then you can speak English?
Oh, not sure. But like I said, it does bring up this question: is like, did she trigger them, and is she gonna die? Does she go off to die on her own, or did nothing happen? Did she leave for no fucking reason?
Well,
Right.
it's left open. Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you've lost Quiet, Chris. You can no longer use her.
I know. I MVP.
Yeah.
Then I switched to D-Walker, and I regretted every second of it.
Yeah, so if you never do that quest, you don't lose her.
Okay.
Oh, I guess
Yeah.
that makes sense.
But then they patched the game, and all you have to do is do mission 11 again, and you get her back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a lot of people were upset. They were like, dude, what? Like, I don't have, after all that fucking leveling her up and all this shit, like, I lose her forever? Yeah, they patched it later on, and then you can get her back doing mission 11 again.
And arguably being like one of the better buddies, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Especially once you put clothes on her.
Oh, I never did get to use her in a sniper wolf costume. Dang it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, easier to focus when she's got all her clothes on.
The suit doesn't give her any bonuses, does it?
I don't believe so.
There's no tactical advantages.
No.
Actually, if anything.
I like the Sniper Wolf. Yeah, right. I like the Sniper Wolf costume, but the hair, I don't know why they made it like green.
I gotta look at it. I haven't seen it.
Like, why didn't they just make her blonde? The green tint is from the color grading in the game, not because her hair is green. She's a blonde.
Yeah.
So I don't understand. Like, she's drawn that way in the manual. She's blonde.
She's not bad. She's just drawn that way.
Yeah.
That makes two of them.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Um,
Quick, Jessica Rabbit or Sniper Wolf?
Oh, Jessica Rabbit for sure.
German.
Redheads.
I would go with Sniper Wolf because she's more like realistic.
Nah, redheads.
I
Which
like redheads, but it's like she's just too cartoony, and Sniper Wolf looks more human. I don't know.
What about the fake Jessica Rabbit?
Fake Jessica Rabbit?
fake Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember the one in Toontown, German?
Yeah.
Two Town? No.
Yeah, there's like this fake Jessica Rabbit that sees Eddie Valiant, and she's like, "A man," and like goes chasing after him, and fucking he like shuts the door on her lips.
Oh.
You don't remember that shit? That was such a weird fucking. That was a weirdly drawn cartoon.
Yeah.
Why does she have like a doppelganger?
Yeah. Dude, I remember now. She reminds me of that, like the witch from Sword and Stone.
Yeah. Kind of like that.
Yeah. Just she was short and fatty. This one's thin and long with the face.
Yeah. The same like lips and weird freckles in the
Freckles,
hairstyle.
yep, the freckles. Yeah.
Wow.
Ugh,
Freckles were depicted as ugly.
ugly. Yeah.
I like
Oh.
freckles. They're all right.
Yeah.
No beef with freckles. Yeah. Anyways,
It-
keep going.
they-
Listen.
Did you
Freckles
say
of-
any noise?
freckles have passed the German seal of approval.
He does not regret them.
Yeah, I don't regret freckles. But yeah, there's that one. That's a quiet exits. And now on to the big one.
Mm-hmm.
I do agree with the rest of the world that I don't think it was necessary for me to play through this again.
Yeah, if I
Beat
can
by
see
beat.
having like little bits of there, flashbacks.
Yeah,
Would have been fine, even
like
if it
jump
was like
cuts
a cut
would have
scene.
been
Yeah,
nice. Or just the
Yeah.
cutscenes.
Or-
Just the cutscenes.
Just the cutscenes, or how about this? How about the whole that narrative you keep pushing noise about the unreliable source? We take a different path. We see shit differently instead of
Yes,
going down.
that would have been
exact
nice.
same- That would have been refreshing, right? But like, wait,
Maybe you
I went
play
through
as Ahab.
yeah, Ahab, right? Sure.
that's
Right?
actually what I thought it was at first.
That you were playing as Ahab?
That we were playing as someone else. Yeah, or it was a
Oh, no. You are Ahab playing as Ishmael. Sorry.
Yeah.
Ishmael.
that you were playing from like a different perspective.
Yeah.
And
That
it
would have been fine too.
shows-
That would have been
Yeah,
fine too.
it showed it was the same one. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, because like I said, we talked about how there were so many times where Ishmael just kind of disappeared, and it was like, where the fuck did he go? It
Mhm.
would have been nice to see what he was doing during those sections if he was even there.
Yeah, like
right?
Snake Tales.
Exactly.
Which I still haven't
anyways.
played through. I need to play through those.
Yeah, there were some good ones in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were pretty fun actually. But yeah, so what gets revealed?
As fun as
here-
VR missions.
No, it's
Huh? No.
the substance.
No, I know. Yeah.
Oh no,
The VR missions.
You
I
know
gotta
what?
do all 600 of those.
Oh jeez, it is a
Gotta get that trophy, dude, or achievement.
Yeah,
whatever.
there's reading in it, but they were really good little side stories, man. They were really fun.
Yeah. Reading.
German's greatest weakness.
Jesus,
He's like, that's why he never played them.
Ah!
Yeah.
Exactly.
But yeah, like the one annoyance of many from replaying this mission, because it's like I could just replay the first one. Why are you making me play this again?
Mhm.
Wait, can you? replay the first? Yeah, you can.
I believe, yeah, you can because
Yeah.
it's achievements or whatever.
Yeah, there's the little side, whatever the fuck they're called.
Achievement, yeah, whatever it's called. Yeah, yeah.
The button prompts again. I'm like, dude, you're seriously throwing tutorial button prompts at me right now? Like this is the end of the game.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, hold on. We did skip the fact that like the only thing that's not the only thing that's different, but here's where they show you the picture. That
right. Yeah, this is how you've been
Before
up
he
until
gets
this
choked
day, and it shows you the character you made.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Chris? So I don't know if you remember what that character looked like or if you played as him at all.
Well, I remember how did it work? I remember I started somehow and I spent a bunch of time working on it. And then I don't think I restarted the game. So I don't remember what happened. Maybe someone just mentioned like it's not important and it's not for like actual gameplay or something.
I think that's
what
what it might have
whatever.
been.
I think someone said that.
I think we said something along those lines. Someone said something where like it's for the multiplayer, and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
We're
that's right.
I think we said don't spend too much time on this, Chris.
Yeah, because I was
Like,
gonna like.
I think I told you it was for multiplayer.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, okay, then screw it. I just chose whatever came up at that time. I recognized him immediately when it popped up.
And you named yourself also?
Damn it, Chris. Yeah.
Okay. So when the picture turned around, when it's like, this is you and your buddies, right? And they show the fourth person there, and you turn the thing around, it says, thanks, right? Or something.
Good luck.
Good something. Luck. Damn it, Chris.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck, damn it, Chris. Yeah.
Vic
Yeah.
Boss.
Big Boss, yeah.
XO.
Mine also said good luck, damn it, Chris.
Oh, okay. They all did.
Hold on. So Chris, that picture you posted was actually not what you named yourself when you said not my snake.
Wait, what?
Remember you were naming your character and you said not my snake or not snake or something like that? I did that too.
I named him Damn it, Chris.
No. Somebody else did that.
I thought it was Chris who did it.
No, man, that was a fucking long time ago. I think they put it in spoilers.
No, I put mine in non-spoilers and bot was like, yo, that's awful close to spoiler. And I'm like, shh. I'm like, quiet.
Did you name yours not Snake?
Oh yeah, mine's just called not Snake. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then you were the one who fucking did that.
No, someone else did it too.
No, it was just you. No.
I'll go look it up.
Chris named his Damn it, Chris. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
So I name everything.
Yeah, German was riding
someone
a fine
else
line
did
right
it.
there.
That's why I did it. Because someone else did it.
Maybe you saw it in a post somewhere, but it wasn't in our community.
Maybe because I kept saying hashtag not my snake.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why you did it.
I'm not sure. Keep going though. So yeah. Oh, by
Different
the way,
timeline, German.
this picture that he's holding, that he then fans out and it shows the fourth member. That exact picture can be found in the chopper. I don't know if you looked up the picture in the chopper.
Oh yeah, remember I told you every once in a
H-
while as the game progresses, you get more and more pictures.
What's it called?
Oh, yeah.
ACC.
Uh-huh.
ACC. It's there and it's covered, but you can just barely kind of. So it's a legit like quote unquote picture that you're like, yep, that's the one that he shows you. You know.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah, it turns out that Ocelot, not Ocelot. Who pulled you out of the car? Yeah, it was Ocelot.
Yeah, it was also yeah.
Ocelot pulls, no, not you. Ocelot pulls out John out of the
Ishmael.
van,
Yeah.
Ishmael, out of the fucking the ambulance, right? Is that what we're driving?
Yeah.
And it turns out that is the real big boss.
The real big boss. Yep.
You have not been big boss this entire time,
Yeah.
and that the assignment is for this person who we're told is the medic
Mm-hmm.
that was on the chopper who pulled out the bomb from Paz's gut, is going to build your nation for you while you set up the real one.
Yeah. The real outer heaven. Yeah.
The real outer heaven, yes. And also that you need to change your face. Well, not you. Sorry, that big boss needs to change his face. Remember, he said you need to change your face and your name. And this is what you're going to look like from now on. And it's your character.
Yep.
What does that mean? Anything to you?
I mean, it was all very confusing, convoluted, and like,
It's a literal face off, dude.
yeah.
Yeah. I want to take his face.
It was a lot to take in for sure, and I had to take some time to process it. I get why they did that. The big, the whole let's switch it up at the very end. I understand that. And noise. I specifically remember saying, because we were talking about this before. You'd mentioned something about it's like art. It's okay to be mad at it, but you should appreciate it as art, or something along those lines.
Yeah,
or
I mean,
art
basically
is made to be, subjective and
evoke emotion, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah. And so I kind of really like thought about that, what you said and everything. And it was like, you know what? It did make me mad because it's like, it's so sudden, I guess. And there's no real clues as far as I can like think of throughout the game. I'm sure if I replay the game, I can look for clues and kind of like, okay, well, here's a little clue here, or here's something I can pick up, or this kind of, you know, gives away that if you know about it already kind of thing. So I'm sure there are some clues throughout the game that kind of lead to that if you know how it ends. But if you don't know how it ends, you're not going to necessarily put those together, you know?
Yeah.
So I am interested to play it a second time,
knowing
and kind of
the ending.
See if I can put stuff together and see if I can find those clues or those little crumb trails, whatever it may be, you know.
Cum trails?
Yes, cum trails. From all the times that German was furiously masturbating after rage playing.
So graphic. That was so graphic.
Sorry, German. But
it's very graphic because I know him in real life. So for those listening, it's not so visceral in your mind, and for me, it is.
Yeah, you're like, oh. I maybe don't want to think about that.
Thanks, Chris.
You're welcome. Anyway, so yeah, I'm interested to play through a second time and kind of see if I can pick up on stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, one of them was like late in the game, right? The whole Eli, not your blood, relative type of thing. But that's way late in the game. So yeah, like going to the beginning, from the beginning, being like, where are all these? Like you said, where are all these clues? That
are there clues?
Are there clues? That's right. Yeah, because it's playing through this whole game with you, who know nothing about this game. Like it was fun tap dancing around what I can and can't say. Same with German, I'm sure same thing. And everyone who has been interacting with you in Discord is like, you know, they're also playing the same game. Like, oh, what can we tell him, and can we lead him a certain way? And you know,
can we just fuck with him in general?
Yeah, can we play him like a damn fiddle?
You did several times. But apparently I played you back, so you know it's all. We circle fiddled each other.
What? Circle
fiddled each other. Yeah,
gotcha.
Anyway,
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm gonna get canceled. That's fine. But yeah, no, it's definitely one of those things. At first I didn't like it. I was upset. I was angry. I was like, why would you do this? Why would you end it like that with no real clues or anything to lead you to believe that, you know, like you said, other than the whole Eli thing. And even then it's like, okay, maybe he's not, you know? But after I thought about it, I was like, you know what? I can understand why. I kind of see why, because Hideo, his games have always been like that, where it's, you know, even the first game, you know, you play Metal Gear and you beat who you think is Big Boss, and you play Metal Gear 2, and all of a sudden you're fighting Big Boss again. It's like, what? I just killed him, you know? So even with just that, like, it's not so shocking, I think. It was at the time when it immediately happens, and that immediate emotional response you have, it was a shock to the system. And it's something interesting physiologically about us is we are hardwired to respond to things emotionally before we are logically.
Yes. So
it makes sense that my immediate feelings were hatred and discomfort and all that kind of stuff, rather than let's think about it for a second and really digest everything that's happened and all that kind of stuff. And then, oh, okay, I see why. You know, Drager says, so Chris, who do you think you fought at the end of MG Metal Gear 1? The real big boss or is Phantom? That's an excellent question.
Well, let's take this into consideration. We've also haven't spoken about the scene after, you know, Big Boss gets on the bike and smokes a cigar, not an electric cigar.
Yeah, not a Phantom cigar.
Right, because that's another clue. Is Big Boss John says in Peace Walker, German
3? If that's what you're gonna.
No, because he's talking to Huey.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure which line you're going with. Okay.
With the e-cigarettes, Huey mentions something about e-cigars or e-cigarettes, and Snake says, I'm partial to the real thing. Like, I don't like the imitation.
Yeah.
So that's a huge clue, actually, also throughout the entire game that you are,
Peace Walker.
that you are smoking e-cigars,
Okay.
and the real big boss would never.
That's true. I hadn't really thought about. I didn't think of it as an e-cigar, but yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's a thing that I never even fucking thought of until someone on YouTube pointed it out to me, and I was like, oh my god! I was like, that's brilliant. What a little small detail that only like the most tenacious people would be like,
Mm-hmm.
this one thing, you know.
It's very much a game theory type thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, Game Theory did a theory on it. It's Pat says that his conclusion is it's a fucking pot. That's why you fucking jump through time, if you will. Yeah,
I mean, it
I
does
remember
take
him say that.
quote, medicinal plants to use it. Yeah.
because he literally says based on the description, and I do it if you're interested, look for that theory. But it's like it's fucking marijuana. You're smoking marijuana. That's why you're like just fucking time just goes by, you know.
Yeah.
I wonder why Game Theory didn't cover more Metal Gear stuff.
No shit.
Like,
oh no,
it's just ripe with like, what the fuck is going on? You know.
I think
Um,
his community was. Go ahead.
Well, I personally think because at the time they were really getting traction, Five Nights at Freddy's was real popular, and
Yeah.
so it was that was like half their videos. I think was covering Five
eventually
Nights at
it
Freddy's.
became Five Nights at Freddy's. But I think for
Yeah.
sure, like you said, I think a lot of their community or whatever was a lot younger. They
they wouldn't really think about Metal Gear.
Yeah, not that all of them were young for sure, but I'm just saying like the Five Nights at Freddy's blew the fuck up, and a couple other games.
It's the game they've covered the most. Like they have like
Absolutely.
100 videos, I think, on them, which is nuts.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But
I'm probably exaggerating, but that's still it's a lot.
You're probably damn close. But yeah, we get that cutscene where you're looking in this mirror and you're seeing your
Reflection.
Your old reflection.
Oh, right. That's right. Mhm.
Yeah. And then you play a tape. Well, then it shows the helicopter scene, right? It shows you, it shows like, oh, yep, this is what happened to me.
There's a cassette tape with the title "The Man Who Sold the World," and you put it on, and David Bowie starts playing.
No,
Yeah.
you flip it over, Chris. Did you pay attention? You flip over the tape and you put it in this bit encoder.
Well, no.
encoder?
So he does the side with The Man Who Sold the World first, and it's Big Boss talking to you.
Oh,
and he tells you, the truth. You're my phantom, and you are Big Boss. I am Big Boss. I am the Walrus. We're all Big Boss. Basically, it's. I feel like it's a fourth wall breaking thing. Like
Big Boss is Xbox. Yeah.
you the player is Big Boss. I feel like that was a little nod at the end, just like you've been whether even though the character you played as wasn't like John Big Boss, you the player was Big Boss because you went out and built my army. You spread my legend and everything. So that also makes you Big Boss.
Yeah.
And then what happens there, German?
Well, he flips the tape over, right? And he puts it into a bit coder.
It's the same. What's it called? It's the same tape player, isn't it?
No. It's actually a different one. I'm watching the cutscene right now.
Oh, do you know what that is?
Me?
Yeah, that thing that he puts it into.
I know what it is, but I forgot. It's isn't it for like data, right? It's an
MSX2.
Is it? Okay.
Uh-huh. And on
he
the
flips
tape,
it over.
the title says Operation N31, and then you can't see the last number. Remember, there was 2 missions in Metal Gear 1 that they talk about. There's Operation N312, which is the one Gray Fox is sent into where he gets captured. And Operation N313 is the one Solid Snake is sent into to go rescue Gray Fox and take down Metal Gear. So that tape could say N313 or N312.
Or N311.
True, there could be someone before that.
Oh, so that machine feeds the MSX?
Yes, and that sound that it's making,
that's the actual...
it's the game of Metal Gear 1. Someone put that audio and decrypted it, and it's the fucking entire game in audio form.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
So I don't know if you noticed while he's listening to both these tapes, in the background, there's gunfire.
Yeah.
There's like a battle happening outside.
Those cutscenes again, yeah.
Yeah. So everyone's thought, because this is not confirmed, everyone's thought is this is the background the noise that you're hearing is Gray Fox infiltrating Outer Heaven or it's Solid Snake infiltrating Outer Heaven.
I always 100% went for Solid Snake infiltrating, because it's like closing into the final room. Because like for Big Boss to hear it, or Venom Snake to hear it,
like he's close.
It's close. So this is Solid Snake literally pushing through the last couple of rooms, the last couple of bullshit rooms in that game where the floors were electrified. Yeah, the floor is electrified and fucking holes in the ground and all that bullshit, pit traps and all that, and he's pushing through just like, because that's what we did, right? We were like, fuck it, just fucking gun everyone down. I don't give a fuck anymore. You know, we're like,
and you're just laughing like, he's gonna need a flashlight to go to this room. But lo and behold, he doesn't know German's playing, so he's like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go around the other way.
I went the long way,
and I'm not gonna use the flashlight because fuck that room.
I forgot about that room until you guys started talking. I was like, oh,
that room fucking sucked, dude. One pixel, and you fell down that fucking square hole. Like, are you kidding me? Come on, hitboxes. But yeah.
So I will say this real quick. So right when the MSX starts booting up, you see those striped yellowish white lines that I keep talking about.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Those are the ones I'm talking about that pop up a lot, and I believe it was Draugr who brought it up once. Well, now Chris can read the spoilers, and we'll get into that a little bit more later on, I think, because we're running out of time here. But he says that those could be potentially well, he says in the spoilers there, but like the section where memories are being potentially overwritten or rewritten, because you're playing as these have only showed up in Ground Zeroes and this fucking game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like these little lines, and they only show up every now and then. They're not your normal lens flares. They're not.
So like, you know, we're thinking they're like alternate memories or something, or altered memories. I mean,
honestly, there's a million theories on this. He posted one saying that this could be where, like, especially in 5, in the whole of all of Phantom Pain minus this section here. But that's interesting that it shows that those lines during that tape, during the MSX booting up or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That because when those lines show up in Phantom Pain, they're usually like kind of crucial points, and they don't show up just randomly like, oh, you know, destroy a tank. No, it's like, here's the part with Huey, lines. Here's the part with fucking Ocelot, lines, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's like where your memory is being potentially altered or downloaded, or you know, your subconscious potentially could be telling you like, hey man, something's wrong here. I don't know. There's a million theories out there. That's the one thing that this game has, is there's a million theories.
Another thing I want to point out too, a possible clue that you're not the real Big Boss. I want to say, when you first meet Huey, doesn't he say, "Is that you? Mm-hmm. Is that really you?" or something like almost like he doesn't recognize you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, if you compare the faces, they're different.
Yeah,
like the Venom face is more. He looks more like Kiefer Sutherland, and the other Big Boss one is a little more original Big Boss face, like almost like Delta face.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, there was a part of me that when they started alluding to, oh, you're not the real Big Boss, I was hoping they would have David Hayter there at the very end.
Oh man, we all held on till the end, dude.
I'm still holding on to that shit, dude.
I would have completed so hard if that had happened.
Completed.
So, by the way, that Huey scene you're talking about, I always just attributed it, my first time playing it, obviously. I was like, yeah, there's a giant horn coming out of my fucking head, dude. Like,
yeah, my face was put back together, and I mean, that's what they're supposed to make you think, is like
that was another thing. I like throughout the whole game, I'm wondering, like, there's a chunk of metal sticking out of his face, and I'm trying to remember back to Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2. I'm like,
they never show any images.
Happened. There was never in there. But I'm like, could it have been? Yeah, could it have been the low texture or low res, or could it even have been between at this point and then there's new technology. Now we can remove this without causing a brain hemorrhage or whatever, and that's what happened. You know. But
remember the gunfire in that room while you're listening to the tapes, you still have the horn.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So
Solid Snake would have seen that horn.
Snake would have seen it, yeah.
In theory, again, everything
right.
Everything's just fucking wait till we start getting to the theories on this game.
Oh man. Yeah.
But here's my question to you, Chris. Was your horn big?
No.
Noise? No.
No, I mean, I kind of redeemed a lot of stuff.
Wait, does the horn grow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The horn can get big. If
you look at a lady, is what my mom told me.
Chris, if
Miss
you draw
Jessica
a
Rabbit,
lady,
yeah.
if you potentially draw a lady, your horn can get big.
Oh man, this everyone's first boner story. It's great.
Yeah, if you do a lot of
Share in the comments yours now.
I don't know what troop is it, anti-hero like
Killing
is
people.
it just killing? Is it just killing? That's mostly it, right?
Killing,
Yeah,
yeah. You start getting. I mean, I think it's harder and harder to wash the blood off of you. I think, right?
Yeah, it is.
And then also the horn.
Really, it's harder to wash the blood off you?
Or am I tripping? No, I think I'm just thinking
Oh.
about the scene where you're walking down the hallway after you killed everyone.
Okay.
I think that's what I'm thinking of.
Okay.
But yeah, the size of that horn in that cutscene, Chris, that's how long it can get.
Oh dang.
Yeah, and at my first playthrough, I remember it was getting pretty goddamn long, and I was like, "What is like?" It's so subtle that you don't notice it until you're like, "Whoa, hold on, is this the size it's always been?"
Jeez.
Yeah, and then so I think it probably has to do with heroism, because every time you kill someone, your heroism goes down, and every time you do non-lethal and other things, your heroism goes up. So
Okay.
it's
Yeah,
got
my
they're both gotta be
heroism
linked.
was somewhere around 300,000, I think.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I got tons.
Yeah,
I literally only started killing people at the end here because I was like, I'm done. I'm just sniping people. I don't give a fuck. You know what I do? I just snipe them in the leg or the foot or the arm, and then I just let them bleed out. I do. I'm like, bam, and I just keep running. Like,
you should lose extra heroism for that.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Be like, I'm not just going to kill you. I'm going to make you suffer.
No, I'm just taking them out so they don't call anyone.
You can just shoot the radio. Just shoot the radio. You psycho.
He's like, that's not enough.
It's still a thing since Metal Gear Solid 2.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you punch that fucking mirror, and the image behind it is a little different, actually, if you notice. The reflection and the snake behind the mirror are two different things. But
I'm looking at the snake in the mirror. Anyway.
But yeah, I mean that's it. We didn't get any like post credits codec call or anything.
No, you do.
Do you? Oh yeah. Sorry. The Ocelot cause conversation.
Oh yeah.
So this is kind of showing you behind the scenes how the divide has happened between Eli, David, Cause, Ocelot. You know, even like DARPA. They talk about DARPA. I think. I forget where in the tapes.
SIGINT, something. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna need to dive into those tapes in the next episode, because that's a lot too.
Yeah,
the conversations with Zero and all that other shit. Because did you hear those? Listen to those? Okay, yeah, that's a whole nother thing we gotta talk
holy
about.
Crap, that's yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad I listened to them again, because I was like, okay, let me see if I can make the connections here again. And I mean, Lale is right. A lot of the story is hidden behind tapes. The thing is, I don't mind it.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me, and I get that it bothers him and other people. It's just the way the game was made, unfortunately. I would like more cutscenes, but also the cutscenes bothered me sometimes too. It was just like, I linger too much on some things.
The backlash after 4, I'm sure.
Yeah.
With all those cutscenes,
and with the success of Peace Walker, it was like, let me just do it like Peace Walker again.
Yeah.
You know?
Well,
but then it was awkward, just the way it was told.
Yeah.
We'll definitely get into it next time with our guests here, but yeah, like I told Noise one day when we were at our meeting, I said, like, this game was totally Kojima saying like, oh, you guys, you know, like he did for Metal Gear Solid 2 when he said, not 2, what was it? 4. When you guys remember when he said like, oh, you guys didn't like Raiden, so I'm gonna make Raiden pretty damn cool, and you guys aren't gonna get to play as him, right? Because we wanted to play as Raiden in 4.
Middle finger.
So this one was like, oh, you guys didn't like the cutscenes? Okay, fuck you then. I'm not going to give you any cutscenes, or very few of them, and they're going to be all over the fucking place. I wanted more cohesion. What's the word? You know, they were so far spaced that, like I said, honestly, if it was like main missions were literally main missions, not like the backup back down. That was pointless. That first scientist that escapes, that's pointless. You know, there's a bunch of those missions that are like, why am I doing these? Yeah. If those were all side missions and the main missions were only 10 missions that had all the cutscenes, I probably wouldn't care as much, because I would be like, I'm not doing these side missions. I'm just gonna play the 10 main missions and enjoy the storyline, because that's
I get what you mean.
Here. I came here for the storyline, you know. But so yeah, it was a Kojima saying like, fuck you guys, I'm gonna do it all different. Personally too, it's just, like I said, this is my last little bit here before we do that big one. I didn't care to build Mother Base a third time, technically. Second time if you really wanted to push it, but I wanted something different, you know. Like I said, we did it once in what's that one? Portable Ops, you know.
Mhm, yeah.
You can argue it's not a Mother Base, but it was like, you know, our unit. And then we did it in Peace Walker, which was just fine. And then like I'm like, again, I gotta fucking get people. Like, come on, dude. Like, I don't know. That to me just I was like, no, like,
Well,
again,
and all along, Big Boss is doing it too. So
I was about to say, yeah,
Yeah.
and Big Boss is doing it for a fourth time when you think about it.
I
I
guess
mean, he's doing
yeah.
it a third time. You're only doing it for your first time.
Right, technically. But yeah, no, freaking like I said, we'll get into it. I'm gonna post actually a trailer on the Codec channel, Chris. This was one of the trailers. You want to take a look at it? Not tonight, whenever you want. Then, like I said, this was one I watched this trailer over and over and over again because I was so fucking ready for this game.
Yeah.
It's got
But-
good music, you know. What was the first one? I don't remember anymore. But anyways, keep going, Noise.
Yeah, no, this call basically is Kaz saying, you know, I think it starts with like, if boss had a plan, like, what is it? You know,
Yeah.
because this is Ocelot telling Kaz what happened, right? Because Ocelot also made himself believe that Venom was the boss or Big Boss.
Mhm.
And so remember he like tells him, you're gonna have to remind me of you being the real boss when the time comes. And so now that Ocelot remembers, he tells Kaz, hey, you've been following a phantom. You are not part of the plan, basically. You know,
Yeah.
like the boss is still mad at you for what you did on Peace Walker, right?
Mhm.
That you fucking betrayed him. You let a bunch of fucking CIA agents, or better known as KGB, and fucking allowed them to steal Zeke and all this shit because you just wanted to build an army for yourself. Like you weren't doing this for Big Boss. You were doing it for yourself, and he's fucking pissed. And you know, did he also allow the Les Enfants Terribles thing happen?
Miller?
Yeah, or was that just Zero on his own?
There
No,
was
that-
one of the things, I don't remember if it was I think it might have been a tape. They talked about that, and he says it like very American like. And someone
yeah.
says to like, "Oh, you've never liked French or the French language or something like that." Or
Yeah,
and I want to say they talk about in there that he was kind of against it the whole time or something. Yeah,
Miller?
Who's against it?
Miller. Yeah,
Miller?
okay, so Miller was against it. Okay,
I don't remember, but
I couldn't remember if he was helping Zero or not with that.
Miller, I don't remember, but I'm confidently sure Ocelot was for it in Portable Ops if you want to count that canon, and then in I think there was
Well, I mean,
tape in-
Ocelot's been playing 4D chess since the beginning.
Yeah.
So
and
he was
then,
probably knew like, oh, I'm gonna use one of them as my puppet, or
Mhm.
quite literally.
Yeah.
It took me a second. I was like, huh? Oh, sock
Yeah.
puppet. But yeah. Okay, so because I mean, Kaz has been working with Cypher, and that's mostly what's really been pissing Big Boss off.
Yeah.
And the fact that that's another big ass clue is like, wait, why is Kaz still around if Big Boss is pissed at him? Like they made up and he's just okay with him being around again? Like what the fuck? So something happened to his memories that, you know, well, obviously, you know, Ocelot had to tell Venom Snake, like, hey, you know, that thing that happened between you and Kaz, it's all good. Don't worry about it. You know, some hypnagogia, I guess is what he calls it, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, basically Miller says, well, you know, I'm not going to let you do what you want to do, Ocelot. I'm going to do everything in my power to use the kids against Big Boss. But the one that he's going to use against him is David, right?
Mhm.
And Ocelot's going to use Liquid. And I think Kaz is the one who says, one day, one of us is going to have to kill the other.
Yep.
But we all know how that ends.
Yeah.
And
They
yeah.
told us in the last credits.
You know what? You know what's funny now that you really mention it? Honestly, I don't remember this dialogue. I'm listening to my first time here in 10 years. But we always just kind of said Liquid killed him, right? But it might have not been Liquid. Could have been fucking Ocelot, right? Ocelot could have been.
I
out
think
there
it was
like, "Hey, man."
Ocelot. Yeah.
You think it was Ocelot? Yeah, I always just thought it was Liquid that did it. But yeah, interesting.
Yeah,
Well,
no, until this game.
Liquid, it could have been Liquid that pulled the trigger, but Ocelot was
manipulating him to do it.
manipulating him to do it. Yeah, he was behind the scenes, told him to go do it,
Yeah.
and Liquid was
So
the one
Ocelot
who
put Liquid
did-
onto his arm
Yeah.
No. Hey, he's no. He goes like, hey, remember that time he smacked you with the fucking crutches? Hey.
Oh my God.
That was pretty fucked up. You were only a kid, dude. Dude, he totally
Whoa.
You were only a kid, and he fucking smacked you, dude. He was a.
This
dick.
is your chance. This is your chance.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Crazy.
goes deep. It goes deep.
Yeah. Like it starts to come full circle. So yeah, I mean, I think that's what we're gonna discuss in the next episode, just how everything connects again. Theories. Chris, if you know, feel free to go look for theories, man. Go look for your own answers and tell us what you come up with.
Okay.
I'd love to hear what theories intrigue you and be like, oh yeah, I feel like this is my headcanon, you know, because I think binge Python Selkin's channel. Those dudes have some theories. But yeah, I think Drugger also said whatever theory, you know, or story or canon you want to feed yourself to enjoy, not just this game, I would say the series, make that your own truth. You know what I mean? Because like the way you fight for twin snakes, you know, I understand it. You're just like, yeah, this feels like a good remake to me, and you hold on to that. And same thing with German and 4. You know, he's like, no, this is an essential story to be told in this timeline. You know, and some people are like, no, Rise and Revengeance, like, where the fuck is Snake? You know, all this stuff. And same thing with 2, like, what the hell? I don't know, like
Acid, you know.
Acid, yeah. Some people are just like completely like, I won't even touch that game. And it's like, dude, you guys are really missing out on some great games.
Yeah. By the way, have either of you watched that trailer that Wardo posted?
Of what?
Yes.
The thing he's doing, like his challenge or whatever.
Oh no, I didn't get to watch it yet.
Okay. Because he played Acid.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's going. Well,
he had Acid in there. Yeah.
He's going through all of them. Yeah, he's literally doing all. He's doing what we're doing, but he's gonna do it like faster because he doesn't have somebody.
For that one listener who was like, "Hey, where's all the gameplay?" We'll put the link to Wardo's trailer in the description below, and then you can watch all the gameplay, because I think that's what he's gonna do, right? He's gonna cut it all together.
I think so.
Okay,
just pretend that's like, you know, when it's good, it's me and Noise. When it's bad, it's Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I had a quick question. This is totally off topic. German. I don't know if you remembered years ago when we worked at Harrah's. Paul was teaching me some Spanish, and one phrase he taught me was "Simón." What does that mean?
It just means
like,
yes.
Yeah, like
affirmative.
Okay, you know,
because I was
because you're just saying "si," but somebody added "mon" as in like Simon Simón. So it's really just saying yes, "si," and then adding "mon" at the end. Like
it's more emphasis. So, like saying, it's almost like saying "fucking yeah" or something.
Like fuck yeah.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Simón que si.
Okay, because I was in. He was streaming the other day. I think it was yesterday, maybe the day before.
Yeah, I did see. I missed it. Damn it!
And I was in there, and I was chatting, and we were talking about like the limited Spanish I know. And I brought that up. He's like, "Oh, what does that mean?" He's like, "Do you mean Simon?" And I was like, "No, I think it means this, but I don't know for sure." And so I was like, I don't actually know what it means. I'm not. I was like,
oh right, because that's a very
like, yes sir or something like that, but I don't know for sure. Yeah,
it's a very Mexican thing.
Yeah, okay. He's from Chile. Yeah.
Yes, it's very not South American thing. I don't even think it hits Central America. Like it's very much just like a Mexican.
Okay.
Simon.
I'm gonna say probably more Mexico City, if anything.
Probably that too. Like that's yeah, Mexico City is like its own little country. It's
okay.
There's another one. Have you ever heard this one? Noise. Cámara.
Word.
Yeah. The little cámara.
Cámara means word.
You say all the time.
I told Chris that one time.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
but
you know,
Spanish.
Like, cámara.
But I was like, camera. I'm like, una cámara? I'm like, the fuck? What do you mean?
Yeah,
like,
cámara.
it just means, yeah, dude. I'm like, okay, cámara. All right.
Yeah. But yeah, they were teaching me some Chilean Spanish, and I guess they use a lot of animals down there for things. Yeah. I can't think of anything right off the top of my head, but
for phrases.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
One of them has to do with like a duck that's native to that area, or not a duck, a bird, a wild animal.
Avian.
A waterfowl, something like that. Yeah, that's constantly wet, and so if you're wet, they describe you as this animal or something.
How's that bird? Okay.
Yeah. So DeLuca, I think it was.
Like if you're high on PCP, or you're on a water slide, or
Yes.
you're horny, or yes to all of this.
Constantly
My
wet.
My
wife's
wife, that bird.
constantly
I know. It's,
yeah, I think it was DeLuca or something. Luca. I don't know if they pronounce the D, but
so it's DL?
yeah, D''Luca.
Luca.
So
Okay.
But
Cool.
yeah, I was in their stream. It was pretty fun. They were playing. He and his wife were playing
Resident Evil 5.
Resident Evil 5. Yeah,
Yeah, I saw the notice, and then I think I was working. And I was like, "Ah, fuck, man! I wish
Yeah.
I saw this notice when it happened."
but
Yeah, my wife and I went through that fucking game.
They
Jesus.
speak English, Spanish, and French on their channel.
En français.
Oh yeah, oui.
Oh no, the French virus is gonna get us. We said 5 words in Franc.
But yeah, I guess they're planning a trip to somewhere. She's got some family
A trip
in
to
Europe somewhere. Yeah, a trip. They're going to a place. That place happens to be somewhere in Europe. But yeah, they're planning a trip, and I guess it's one of where they speak native French, and so they've been learning French to go there. So I was like, that's cool.
Is it France?
No, it's not France. I know that.
Sorry.
I
It's a
want to
place
say
where they speak native French.
yeah, Canada. Yeah, Canada.
Louisiana.
The
Where?
the famous country. in
Louisiana,
Europe,
is that what you just
Canada.
said?
Yeah, they speak a lot of French down there.
Yeah. Cajun. Gambit. The
Creole,
Raging
yeah.
Cajun. Mon
I love
chéri.
Gambit so much. You know what, Noise? I have so much more respect for you now that I know that he's your favorite. Because so
Wow.
many people.
You
Well,
apparently
no,
didn't have much respect for me before.
I don't mean it that much. I don't
Yay.
mean it that way. I just mean my respect has grown even more. Thank you. I deserve that. But like so many people are like, he's okay. It's like, no, he's great. He's the best. Like,
Yeah.
you don't understand how good he is.
Also,
And-
he has the impossible girlfriend.
That's true.
No one else could be with Rogue.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Literally nobody else could touch her.
Yep.
And all he does is give off kinetic energy that she feeds off of. It's great.
Yep.
They're perfect
Even
for each other.
even Wolverine.
Yeah.
Who had a crush on her for a while. Couldn't be with her.
Yeah, she would kill him.
Yeah.
Like possibly the only X-Man who can kill Wolverine with just a touch
Yeah.
without needing to decapitate him or anything like that.
Yeah.
She could kill Deadpool
Yeah. That's true.
and the Phoenix. Anyone. She could kill anyone
Yeah. She's-
except Gambit.
yeah.
Gambit would just be like, "Uh-huh." And then what? Uh-huh.
And then
And then mon chéri. And then
yeah. But yeah. So yeah, if that's in this episode, Wardo, that's what Simone means. If not, I'll probably explain it to him at some point.
Simon que sí. We hear that a lot in Blood In, Blood Out. That's probably where we got it as kids.
Probably.
All right. Well, we fucking did it, folks. If you're a masochist, go ahead and do Extreme Sahelanthropus. I don't plan to do that. Well,
I might.
no, at some point I do. I have to 100% this game at some point.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot to mention, I got the bandana for unlimited ammo.
Oh, unlimited ammo.
I got the leather jacket
Uh-huh.
that Boss was wearing, I assume, and
what?
cyborg ninja armor.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But do you have the solid snake skin?
I think so. I had that from before. From
Okay, good. It transferred
Yeah.
over from Ground Zeroes.
yeah,
Yes, nice.
yeah.
There should also be a Gray Fox one that should have transferred from Ground Zeroes if you got that one.
I don't think I got that one.
It's a
from Ground
pixelated
Zeroes.
Gray Fox one, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I got that one yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't. Pretty sure it's from Ground Zeroes. There might be other conditions to get it.
Okay.
But were you saying, German? Which one were you questioning?
I don't know. What the fuck?
The leather
you're
jacket?
talking- Oh, no. I thought you said something about me. Like German something, Chris, you said? Or what's the
No.
leather jacket do? Nothing? Just.
It's from Big Boss. It's the one that he wears
Yeah.
at the end of the
Sure,
when he's
but
on his
it doesn't
bike.
do anything? Okay. I never saw that.
I didn't notice it have any like special effects or anything. Yeah, I didn't see anything like that.
Probably
so.
like smokes real cigars or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, we did it, folks. MGS5 in only 11 parts.
Woohoo.
The nightmare is over for German. He can stop playing.
Nearly
for that
3
one mission.
months.
Yeah, almost 2.5 months. Yeah, German just needs to test one more thing and then that's it. I will free him from his chains.
I'll try to do that chopper thing too, though. and then someone wants to beat me to it. It looks like no one wants to do it.
The chopper thing? What do you mean? Which one?
Yeah, put the speakers and then put the
Oh,
Afghan lullaby.
right. Yeah. No, you do that.
And then destroy the game.
Yeah. This one you can go ahead and grab your sealed copy of this game and snap that one over your knee. All right, guys. Chris, like I said, watch trailer, spoil yourself silly.
Okay.
Avoid survive stuff. Not that it's terribly important, but it might
much out there. Actually.
Yeah, but I mean there is story to it.
Okay.
That may or may not piss everybody off, which it will piss everybody off, but
may or not, but it definitely will.
But it will, yeah. And I'd rather you experience it because I know it because of spoilers. So I was like, I'll never play this. But since we started the podcast, I was like, fuck, I kind of wish I didn't know anything. But yeah, so I can kind of once again be the guy behind the curtain going like, wait till they get to this part, you know. So yeah, spoilers, theories. Whatever, man. Like I'm so glad this day has come for you to freely not be like, oh my god, there's something Metal Gear, click away. You know,
Yeah.
You don't have to do that anymore. And yeah, so next week we will have a couple of guests if they all say yes. I know 2 of our producers are down. One of them I still have to speak to, but I think he already kind of knows since I told him when he guessed. Jesus, what's the word?
Starred.
Yeah, I guess guest star. like
experience.
Like the credits at the end of every episode of this. Guest starring the Parasite Unit. Yeah, Mr. Robot, who was here.
Guest starring Tank 42.
Yeah.
I've seen that too. Yeah,
and guest starring spoilers for this thing that you're about to play. Like, fuck! Why are you telling me this? Why are you telling me this?
The death of Skullface. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it just says
death of Skullface,
and also starring Vulcan. Like, what? I don't know yet. You know, imagine
Vulcan's dead body.
I know, right?
Vulcan's dead body reanimated.
Vulcan's dead body on fire. Sunday.
Vulcan Raven.
Revolver Ocelot. Sorry. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Mr. Robot. So if he is down, he will join us as well. So we may have up to 3 guests on our next pod, and we're gonna have a whole bunch of different perspectives. I'm interested in what everyone has to say, because everyone knows what I'm gonna say anyways.
Mm-hmm.
At least everyone except Chris knows what I'm gonna say. And I want everyone else's input before I give mine. But yeah. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for listening to Codec Calls, a Metal Gear Saga podcast. Oh, sorry. You know what? We do have a comment.
Yes.
If I can find it. What the fuck am I doing? It's my first day here. Sorry, guys. All right. So this is from 11 hours ago on part 8 of Phantom Pain. Oh my God, you guys. The level of unhingedness in this episode was insane. Capital X, capital D. Noise is wrong for the way he says aluminium. Okay, she took out the I. Damn you. And I never want to hear my brother talk about reproductive organs ever. Dear Lord, help me erase that
I wonder who
from my memory. And as always, thanks for all the laughs. Well, Panther.
Yeah.
This episode talks a lot about your brother's first boner.
That's true. I don't think she's heard that story either. So surprise.
This will be a nice surprise for her.
Yeah. She'll probably ask my mom and she'll confirm it.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you for the comment, Panther.
Our mom, rather.
Yeah, that's weird when you're like, yeah, you know, when I say like my
sister
wife
will ask my mom, and we had the same mom.
Yeah, it's like when I say my wife. Yeah. And I have to say your sister, German, like same thing, 2 different terms.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is Codec Calls. Thank you guys so much for listening. And
us talking about our private parts.
Yeah, and all that. If you'd like to get a hold of us, you can do so by emailing us at fans.pixelbenders@gmail.com. You could also leave us a voicemail at 209-791-0995. But of course, the best way, and it's been growing like crazy, is to join the Discord. Come on in, guys. The water's fine. Yes, more boner stuff. Also, You can catch us on Twitch. As we mentioned, I streamed earlier this week. I'm going to try to do more often. I'm really hooked on No Man's Sky right now, so I'll probably do some more. No, that Twitch has already deleted German's account.
Oh, okay. When he was so close to making
like, this fool's inactive. Yeah, he's at like 49 followers. Like he just needs the one more for affiliate.
I have affiliate.
Hey,
what?
Yeah.
Oh, they lowered it. It's not 50 anymore. I think it's like 25.
Oh.
Yeah, and he's like 30 or something.
Cool.
Wait, why can't I sub to your channel then?
Because he needs to turn on affiliate.
Dang it, German, sign up for the affiliate program. Do it now.
Okay.
Yeah, he's unlocked it. He just hasn't done it. Dude, as soon as he sees that tax form, he's going to be like, nah, this is too much work.
The bar is going to pop up. This much time to complete research. Damn it.
Oh, jeez.
5 hours. Oh, man.
But yes, also, if you'd like...
It tracks your eyes, so you have to watch it the whole time, too. Anytime you look away, it stops.
Also, if you'd like to support the pod, you can do so through Patreon. You get live access to pod recordings, early access to episodes. You get a chance to be our guests, and you get access to bonus content like film reviews. Fugitive will be our next one. Film commentary. What's our next movie, Chris? Street Fighter.
Yeah, Street Fighter. Yeah.
Street Fighter with the muscles from Brussels.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Who plays Guile in American Hero. We also have Hard Gamers. We are currently playing through Blaster Masters, so we'll be talking about that one soon. We already have our Ghosts and Goblins one, so go check it out if you are a patron.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. My wife came in. Your sister, German. Also, if you would like to do so, you can leave a review. If you leave some words, I'll read them out loud. And if you would please share us on your socials, we would greatly appreciate it. And yeah, that does it for the game, The Phantom Pain, but not the discussion, The Phantom Pain.
Mm-hmm.
I have been Noise.
Guys, I am at Peace Riser.
What?
What? I am Blue Rhino Boss.
Oh, at Peace. Okay, I get it. He's not raging anymore.
I do feel a sense of relief.
Right.
Which means he's about to die. So soon he'll be the late riser.
He could die happily. I was getting real close to having to smother him, you guys, to put him out of his misery.
Yeah.
It was about to be One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest up in here. I was going to throw the sink out the fucking window and escape after I murdered German. All right, guys. We'll see you later. And as always, you're pretty good.